What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning in to the Undrafted and Overconfident podcast on a Monday, April 13th, 2026. I'm Jason Semko. With me, Brandon Bigo Gordon.
With a new backdrop, man. We're finally right next to each other.
This is great. I love it.
Yeah.
It feels right. It feels like I'm going to have a good episode.
Right? Yeah.
So let's get this thing done.
You said you all better get used to seeing my profile because I'm going to be staring at Semko a lot.
Yep.
This is my good side, so it works out for me.
This is my bad side.
That's your bad
okay.
side? Oh, you're kind of looking dead on. Look at your camera. You're way off center. What are you doing here, man?
I want everyone to see the terrible towel.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
And my Alex Gordon.
Well, then you
bobblehead
should have done a
wave
better
back
job
there.
of centering it because I also have my amazing towel. You have a terrible towel. I have an amazing towel. And I have my ego. Look, we got matching egos, buddy.
You do have a pretty cool one with the little crown.
It's a crown at the end. Yeah.
And the bat.
The bat can come out. It's pretty cool. I gave you the nubber one. I got the good one.
Mine's pretty legit. I'm
Yours
not
is
gonna lie.
legit. He's platinum.
Yeah.
He's platinum. But yeah, so this could be our official, unofficial setup until
Yeah.
we make it big time.
Get our own studio.
Rent a space.
Yeah.
Get the soundproofing in.
Yeah,
Little
because
filigree everywhere.
we'll have a producer set up everything for us.
Yeah. Again, we have an angel investor. He's just like, say when. He has a budget though. Can't afford a studio, but he keeps knocking on the door.
Okay. Well,
But the problem is that he wants say in what is discussed, and we won't bend. We talk about what we want to talk about.
you won't bend.
I won't bend.
I might bend.
You buckle.
I probably
You won't
buckle.
bend, but you'll buckle.
That's okay, though.
Yeah.
I just want to say real quick to our angel investor, I told you your fantasy team was trash.
Oh.
And my team with
Yes.
0 hitters
0 hitters.
came to work.
Yeah, man. You know, he went radio sound today, and I couldn't understand why.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what it was.
I
He's
think
like,
he was
I
ex-
knew you guys are going to record today, and I don't want to hear it.
I think he was expecting a little post of the score in our chat, but I said, I'm going to do this where I have a platform
You do.
and
And
You
he doesn't.
can't
He can't. He can't. Yeah. Maybe he was gearing up. He was waiting for you, so he had a rebuttal. But now you're taking the wind out of his sails.
that was
You're
the
not,
plan
you're
the
not
whole
giving it to
time.
him, man.
I'm winning on all fronts right now.
That's right, you
I'm going
are.
to take it while I can get it
You are.
because, as I told you before we went on air, my team goes as Mike Trout goes.
Oof, that's not a good
No.
hat to put your
So in the middle of July, when he does go down with some kind of injury,
eventually.
that says that's it for my team.
Hey, but I'm just happy that at least one of my guys, his bats woke up. Holy crap! I've got at least 4 guys on my team that are batting like 150.
Yeah, 3 weeks in, 150.
Not
That's got to
great.
change.
They got a big steep hill to climb.
Yeah.
Trevor Story, Josh Naylor, Jazz Chisholm. So excited about all 3 of those.
Naylor nailed it today, though.
He did, finally. 2 dingers today. My God, about freaking time.
Man, it would have been so great because not everyone was playing today.
Yeah.
And if everyone was and you benched them.
You know I would have. You know I would have. The only reason he started for me today is because I had no one else to
Yeah.
start.
Yeah.
My God. But that's fantasy baseball makes fools of us all, man. The Christian Walker was one of my last picks. He's like one of my best
He
bats
is.
right now.
And you had him 3 years ago?
Well,
2 years ago, he was great. Last year, I got him. He sucked.
no, I had him and I dropped him and then you picked him up.
Oh, that's right.
But again, this is something that I maybe I'm stealing his thunder. He's going to hate me for it, but our angel investor, we'll just keep
Yeah.
calling him the angel investor. He has a drafting theory going on.
Okay.
And it's called the Bigo bust theory, or he calls it the Bigo bounce back. Everybody that I draft the prior year that totally just S's the bet and does terribly,
Yeah.
he'll actively pursue because he's betting on that bounce back.
Smart man.
So I beat him to the bounce back. And I was like, I'm taking my own rebound. I'm a freaking Angel Reese. I'm a me bound. I'm going to
Yeah.
get my own me bound.
Padding your
Got that me
stats.
bound. And it's been working out in a very small sample size, but nothing else has.
Yeah.
So for those of you that want to follow this Bigo bounce back, Josh Naylor next year,
Yeah.
probably going to be an MVP.
Jazz Chisholm.
Jazz Chisholm's going to lead the league in stolen bases. And Trevor Story is going to just be the rock star in Boston. Who knows?
Yeah, he'll probably bat like 350.
Unbelievable.
Get like 20 steals.
Freaking kill me.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm going to probably beat Jimbo to it. I don't know how many guys he can get if he keeps just jumping up to grab guys. He hates that.
He does hate that. He's like, you're going to bash on PCR again?
He did send one little screenshot of his one good game.
He had one good
Then he
game.
went 1 for about 18 the rest of the week.
I just feel like all of my good fantasy juju went towards that fantasy hockey playoffs, and now it's like my juju's drained.
Or
I'm
it's
drained
just,
juju.
Yeah, or you just gotta like wait to get like healed or level up.
Yeah,
or
I just
something.
I gotta saunter off into my cold plunge and just recuperate, and then
It's a
I'll
long
emerge.
season.
It is. I keep telling myself that. We'll get into it. We're gonna go in the MLB.
Yeah.
But I am officially back. This is my first
Yeah,
full week
welcome.
back in VA, man. And we were in North Carolina for a week, and then I was in Tampa for about 5 days. And I finally feel like I can get my feet on the ground
Good.
and actually, move again.
Yeah.
And it was so nice of you. I finally got home, and I had a nice little gift waiting for me here.
Absolutely did.
And I'm a man of my word. We're gonna do it.
Yep.
For those of you that need a refresher, Simco and I did have a brackets bet. That whoever had more point totals in the win would get to choose a punishment, a spicy,
It's
a
very
caliente
spicy.
punishment for the loser, and we both picked our own. I still think mine was pretty good. It was a 2.2 million Scoville's cheese ball bag.
Yeah.
It seemed tasty. I like cheese balls.
I do too.
You'd think that would be a good choice, but
I thought I did okay with mine.
yeah. The name alone is freaking terrifying. So for those of you who need a reminder, I'll be doing it live. Not live because we're recording this,
Yeah.
but it's pretty much live for us. Eating my punishment. Simcoe also matched me with the Scovilles. It's 2.2 million Scovilles chocolate bar. For those of you that love spicy chocolate, who even comes up with this? But it is called the Flaming Anus. The Flaming Anus chocolate bar.
Yeah.
2.2 Kelvins. It came in this really cool little box. Free advertising for this company that's probably going to go out of business in the next week after I sue them into oblivion for blowing out my colon. And we have this great little chocolate bar right here. And then, it comes in a very nice sealed wrapper. For those of you that think that, he switched it out for it. No, this is completely sealed. This is the legit chocolate bar.
I was watching them the whole time.
And Samco's been gracious enough to say, you don't got to eat the whole thing, just like how we lowered the initial bet on the cold plunge. We're going to lower it a little bit for this. I'm going to try and get through this as much as I can.
Okay.
I've got my drink to try and cool things down, so we'll try and make the most of it, but I will take my first bite.
And I'm going to join in.
Yeah, you got a
with my
freaking crunch bar.
Crunch bar.
Yeah, solidarity. Thank you for that, my friend. Oh, man. I'm not looking forward to this.
And you're not a spicy.
I hate spicy.
Yeah.
Well, I like spicy in the sense, we talked about this too. It's like I like spicy in the sense of when it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Give me a little buffalo wings. Give me some sriracha on my pho. It's pronounced pho. I'm good with that. But when you're like, we're just going to make it overtly spicy for no freaking reason, that's when it's too much. See, it looks like a regular chocolate bar. It looks like...
It does. You can do like one
square. Smells like chocolate.
Do one square.
You want me to do one square?
Yeah, do one square.
I don't want to put it on my fingers, though, but all right.
Oh,
the crunch bar's so good. Is that what you're going to say?
So crispy.
And it's deceiving because it smells like regular chocolate.
I'm a little worried for you.
Why? Why you got to put that on me right now?
I don't know, man. It's kind of like how you felt with the cold plunge.
Okay. So far, it tastes like chocolate. Oh, there it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Boy. It's
spicy meatball.
It's in
spicy
there.
chocolate bar.
I don't know if you're supposed to chew it or just like throw it down your throat. Spicy chocolate's not a good mix.
You know what's crazy? I'm half tempted to just want to try it just for the sake of trying it.
Maybe down the road. Because if I start hiccuping, you're going to have to carry this.
We need one of us to motor on.
There the hiccups come. All right.
Oh, God.
All right, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
We'll just push through it.
Okay.
Well, all right. Spicy meatball.
Well, okay. You sit over there.
Yeah.
Take your time.
You take your lead. Yeah.
I'm going to get a little bit into how much.
No. Well, yeah. Over your weekend.
Okay. Well, per most weekends lately, did a nice pickleball.
Ooh, pickleball.
They had like a nice little open house thing up at where I live. You could just come in. They had different stations. You could do some different drills. You just ate another one?
Yeah.
What are you doing to yourself?
I don't know.
This might be a solo man show.
You might have to take the lead on this one.
My dream come true.
Right? Pickleball. Come on.
All right.
Keep talking.
Pickleball. Yes, but no. So my wife and I went. They had this kind of like free event where they had food, they had stations, they had people that would kind of teach you like the different shots and help you practice some. And then at the end, you got to play like a demo game against people you've been playing with. But it was great. It was a nice mix. There were definitely like a lot of families and kids, but then they came a little bit later, and then there were some different like adults that were out there early. So it was fun. We ended up just actually after we ate, we even just went back and just started playing like one-on-one. My wife just likes to just smash the ball.
She does.
Yeah.
Let out that aggression.
Like I just like serve it up to her high and she just slams it.
Oh, you're just trying to be sweet about it. You're like, oh, come on, baby. It's
no. She's like, I just want to smash it. And I get a kick out of it because I want to try to return it back to her. Kind of like when you would serve. For those that don't know,
yeah,
when Brandon and I played some quite epic tennis matches.
Heated just like the chocolate.
Brandon legit has a world-class serve.
Like
speed-wise.
10% of the time.
Well, that's being generous.
How many double faults did I have? Jesus Christ.
Man. I mean, the speed difference from the first serve to the second serve had to be like 60. No,
it was like a changeup.
80 miles an
It's like a crazy changeup. Except you could see it coming because I was like,
But the best part would be because when you get it in, I mean, that thing is flying. But God forbid if I returned it, you're like, what the heck? Like the ball's
I wasn't ready for it. I was like, oh, crap. I was like, oh, that was a beauty. Oh, crap. He bounced it back to me. Oh, crap.
So I think of that every time, like, my wife goes to slam it. I'm like, oh, I just, like, hit it back. And she's like, how did you get that? I'm like, it just reminds me of...
Dad's like, yeah. It's like, Bigo's been preparing for this for my whole entire life. So
yeah. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I'm here for you, man.
But that was really mostly my weekend. I will say a quick update. As of probably last night, but didn't notice until maybe this afternoon, our air conditioner is not working.
No.
Yeah. And it's going to be 95, 94 degrees on Wednesday.
Oh, my God. When are they coming to fix it?
Oh, but Wednesday between 2 and 4.
Oh, no.
So we're pwned.
You want to borrow my cold plunge?
I would love that.
Dip in there, yeah.
Seriously. I'd even take it at the 38 degrees, and then I don't know what we're gonna do to try to go to sleep.
Yeah. What about your pup? That's gonna be tough.
I know. I mean, thankfully she's little. We can maybe get like a little fan and just kind of put it like right on her. But
so your air conditioning went out.
Yeah.
And when it's about to be 90 degrees.
Yeah.
That's
my third greatest fear.
We're gonna have a lot of fans going.
Yeah.
But
my third greatest fear.
All right. Well, we had a shot. It didn't work. It happens. But my third greatest fear. That's what I was going for. But yeah.
And then
no air conditioning is no thank you, ma'am. My goodness. That sounds just absolutely horrendous. But hey, at least you got I don't know, what do you got?
I got nothing.
You got nothing, man.
We're just gonna have to sit there and suffer.
Well, I'm suffering with you, man. My tongue is freaking on fire right now.
You look okay.
I look okay. It's like I got past the first one. I'll take another bar.
Okay. No, you don't have.
No. I'm a man of my word. I'll at least get through half of this thing.
Okay.
Labor through it, and then we'll check on my butthole later.
You might be leaving mid-pod.
No, we're not breaking. We already had a break off in the last one. We're not doing it again. But anyways, my excitement is I'm finally home. It was one of those vacations from vacations. I needed one because I was there on vacation. I was in sunny Tampa. Yeah. DW gave me some great pointers. I didn't go to any of them. Okay. Because I can't trust the guy. But I went to a nice restaurant right on the water. Got a nice comfy bed that I got to sleep in on, and my kids didn't wake me up. Came home to just a flurry of activity. It's like yesterday my son had tennis in the morning, his first tennis.
Nice.
Yeah, so pickleball tennis, we're kind of in the same vein here. And then and then I literally had a 30-minute break, changed him, swim, had to get him to a swim set.
Oh,
he's on the swim team now.
Okay.
And then right after that, maybe an hour, shove some food down his throat for lunch. Birthday party. So welcome to parenthood, Ben. That was all Sunday. And it's of course I did all of it because my wife had been with the kids by themselves for the last 5 days. I was like, it's my turn. The dad pants come on, let me go.
On you, man.
But man, I was so focused on just making sure he was taking care of water, food, sunblock, everything.
Yeah.
I didn't take care of myself, man. So the the tennis was obviously outside, swimming was outside, and the birthday party was outside in like a bounce house. Did not apply sunblock.
Oh no.
So I got like the craziest. I got the craziest sun, like
yeah.
farmer's tan known to freaking man right now.
Yeah, you looking pretty
crispy from the
Yep.
the bicep down.
Blinding white.
Yes, yeah, and I think that's that makes it so much more glaring is how white I am everywhere else that it's like, well, this looks good. No, this is not normal. So that was kind of brutal. But the other thing that was kind of brutal is like on my flight back, I had a layover, and my first flight got delayed a little bit. Always, what stresses you out. And what's worse is that, and I hate checking bags anyway, for even a direct flight, but I had to check a bag. I was there for a week. I had to wear suits to work, so I was like, I have to check a bag.
Yeah.
So then I'm like sweating the whole time. I'm just like, man, like, what if they lose my bag? It's like one less hassle. It's like having to drive back to the airport, and they're, oh, we finally got your bag here.
Yeah. They deliver, don't they, though? Don't they deliver the bag?
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, but then they charge you for it.
Do they really?
Yeah, well, especially if it's like they can like consider it like not their fault. It's not our fault. Like, it's like the other one got delayed and it just didn't make this other flight. It's not our fault. And it's like, whatever, dude. So luckily my bag came right, but it's like, I mean, it's better if you lose it on the way home, I guess, than on the way there. Because if you lose it on the way there, it's like, well, I have nothing to wear.
Yeah.
Has that happened to you? Where you've gone somewhere? It's happened to me. Where you're like, and I think it was for like a funeral. I think I was going to like my grandfather's funeral. And I wasn't wearing my suit on the plane.
Yeah.
So the next day, I had to buy a new suit.
Yeah.
Because I was like, my bag got lost, and I can't go wearing probably the graphic tee that I was wearing on the plane.
Like the one you told us on the one podcast, I think.
Oh yeah, my other writer's your mother. Yeah, that wouldn't apply to my actually my grandfather might have got a kick out of it, but or the don't sweat my swag shirt that you love so much.
Yes, that is a good one too.
You couldn't wear that. So I started thinking about it, and it's just this checking bags is the worst, and losing your luggage is the worst. But then it started me thinking about it's like what's some of the wildest things. So I looked it up. Some of the wildest things that were found by unclaimed luggage in the whole year of 2025, and it's a wild list, man. So I'm gonna go over a couple of these here for you, and I can't even imagine what people are processing when they decide to even put this on a plane.
Okay,
but and I'll go with some of the most. I'm not gonna go through all 9 because they're not all great. One which seems like a devastating thing to lose, but it was a World War II flight jacket that somebody lost on a plane. I was like, you need to find the owner for that.
You do.
I mean, apparently it was a U.S. Air Force A2 leather flight jacket. That sounds like something that belongs to like a war hero, maybe like a family member. I doubt I don't know, like World War II vets, are they still alive? I'm not good with geography. How long ago was that?
Well, it ended in like
history.
46. I mean, I think there's something where this might have been the first year. I think I saw something where no one was able to make it to Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. So that's
So
we're getting
they're up there. Yeah.
So either it was a weathered veteran that just left it or forgot the suitcase, or it was a family member trying to bring that back. That sucks to see. So that's kind of a downer. But then we got some funny stuff. Some gold-plated golf clubs were left at unclaimed baggage. That sounds like a Saudi prince.
Seriously.
Like lost luggage.
I mean, if you don't go back to get that,
you don't
obviously have 4 other like sets. It was probably his least favorite set or something anyways.
Apparently they checked the bag, failed to reclaim it, and now they're just like, whatever. I'll just go meld.
My question would be then, what do you do? What do the airlines do with that?
Well, and it's like, you're not actually playing with those things. Like a solid gold, or I guess it's gold plated, so it's not solid gold, but still, it's like, are you really playing with golf clubs? That's definitely like a decor thing. That's not a.
I don't know. I mean, those like gangsters in the movies that have like the gold guns, they seem to use those. So
it's true. I guess you got some.
I mean, if you've got a good set of TaylorMade and it's just got a little bit of gold on it, like you'd still want to like hit that with it, right?
Yeah.
Show off.
Yeah. All right, another one. Fully assembled robot. Not pieces, not a kit, but like a fully assembled robot.
and you just didn't feel the need to go
Then
back
it's
and
like,
get it.
yeah, I'll just build a new
Yeah,
one.
you got like what is it, like the janitor in Scrubs? He had like his squirrel army. Does the guy just have like a robot army? And he's like, whatever.
Yeah, one out of the ranks.
Scooter's just gonna. He got
Scooter.
lost along the way.
Alan 5, you remember that? Alan 5 is alive.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Alan 5's just in a suitcase.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, like, someone's like putting a dead body in a suitcase. You got a robot. Can you imagine opening that thing? You're just like, oh my God, there's a robot in here.
That'd be my biggest fear, is
Terrifying.
opening that up and being like, what the hell am I gonna walk myself into
Yeah.
here?
Well, next to the robot, maybe this was is a beekeeping suit. That's just random.
Very.
Who's packing like a beekeeping suit?
Yeah.
It's
And
like,
to not want to go get it.
yeah,
specific.
those gotta be expensive, right? Beekeeping suits?
That'd be like a few hundred. Actually, you know what?
You're not finding a beekeeping suit at Ross or TJ Maxx.
No, I think I did see one up at like the TJ Maxx though. That's
No, you did not.
No,
find it
not
at
TJ Maxx. No, but it's the. Have you heard of this store? It's almost like a hiking, and like
REI.
it's not REI, but it's TJ. It's in the TJ Maxx family, but it's more for hiking and camping and stuff.
All right.
I can't remember it. I'll look it up.
But
I think I saw a
beekeeping in the hiking store.
Yes, I think I saw it there.
I should have. I'm gonna take your word for it.
Oh, what's
How about a bionic knee left in a suitcase?
Wow.
Yeah, a whole
That's gotta be
bionic
expensive
knee.
to start with.
I mean, bionic is in the name, right?
And then don't you need that?
Yeah, maybe it's just their backup. Because it's not like somebody's hobbling around with a knee.
You would hope not. Just getting like in a wheelchair.
Or they were like,
well, maybe they did to get a
maybe
wheelchair.
That, or maybe there's like, this is never passing through metal detectors and never getting it through customs, so I'm just gonna pack it.
That is true.
And they peg-legged it to the airport. Just pirated it all the way there.
Please help, please. As he clunk, clunk, clunk.
How about a suitcase filled with rat poison?
I don't even want to know who that is.
Like why?
Yeah, I don't.
Why would you have a suitcase full of it doesn't compute.
That does not compute either.
And I was like, I almost want to I don't want to use the T word like terrorism, but it's like, I don't think rat poison is explosive. It's just poison.
No.
So you're just gonna.
What are you going to do with all that poison?
Yeah.
Put it in the
What you
water
gonna do
system.
with all that? Ooh, all right. Yeah, domestic terrorism. I see what you're
I
doing.
think that was in an episode of like NCIS.
Probably.
Yeah. There's been,
Sounds like
there's
something
been like
from
1,000 of them.
It's like, it's got a suitcase full of rat poison. Get them. Take them down. And then samurai swords. Matching samurai swords.
How would you not want to go back and get those
right?
things? That can't be cheap. That's
No.
also just really stinking cool.
Yeah.
And it's not just one, it was two.
You seem like a samurai sword guy. Would you get one and would you put in your man cave some samurai swords?
It's wouldn't go with like everything else that would be in there, but it's for some reason that is just pretty cool.
Yeah.
I always like Leonardo.
I just can't think of like Step Brothers when he brings out. It's like signed by Randy Jackson.
Right.
It's like, check out that signature right there. Right there.
I mean, how cool is it? I mean, that's just like an ultimate show off.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, yes, samurai swords. I can't Schwartz.
The
blame the
chocolates
chocolate.
doing something to you,
Chocolates,
yeah.
which I think
How are you feeling right now?
I'm doing okay now. It
Okay.
hit me hard and it made my nose sniffle.
Okay, yeah.
My tongue is still kind of rough, but I'm gonna power through.
Are you really?
I am gonna power through. I'm taking on half a block at a time.
Okay. I'm amazed at how quick it hit.
It hit hard, but then it
Did it? Okay.
died. I think that's why it's only the 2.2
Yeah.
Scovilles.
No.
Because we saw a couple that were like
Dude,
50 Scovilles.
there was a gummy bear.
Right.
Was
That's what you originally wanted to get.
Not, yeah, it was.
Nope. We vetoed that.
Yeah, that would be too much.
The second bite, though, it definitely inhaled it, and it got me in the back of the throat.
Oh.
I was like, oh, I just did it again.
Oh, God. I will say one thing that I did see like a few months ago was some guy in China got caught trying to smuggle like queen ants, like 1,000 of them in his suitcase. Like put them all in like the little like vitamin like little capsules, and
like
just,
the queens of a ink colony.
yes. Apparently they go for massive amounts of money. Apparently it's a thing. I mean, this whole underground ant colony world is massive over in Asia, apparently.
See, this black market for ant queens.
Yeah.
All right.
Someone got to be that Aunt Baby Machete squad.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh, I'll be. Oh, I got rid of that button. And I can't play him right now anyway. It's not working. I blame Semco. So did something to my recording. But yeah, all right. So
Oh, you struggling.
well, yeah. So lead us off to the end of my voice and the end of a good sporting commentary.
Yeah, no, it was we'll jump from what we found in people's luggage and what you kind of had
We talked about the gold-plated golf clubs.
well, that's what I need you for.
You need me here
I'm
for
rusty.
it. I'm back. See.
And now
Lose
we're
her a
going to
second.
move from gold-plated golf clubs to
green jackets.
To green jackets.
There you go.
Rory McIlroy went back to back.
Back to back, man. That hell of a Friday, man. Negative. He was under 12 after Friday.
12 under, 6-shot lead, biggest 36-hole lead in Masters history. Surprising. I could have sworn Tiger would have, when he ran away with it, would have been higher, but he just must have had a massive Saturday.
Yeah.
And then a great Sunday as well. But yeah, no, Rory, as he even said, he made it interesting.
He did. God, man. God, only Rory, man. He had a 6-stroke lead and he lost it.
Yeah.
In the next day.
He did.
I mean, on Saturday, to be fair, I mean, that guy that caught him wasn't
Cam Young.
Cam Young. He was 7 under on Saturday. Scheffler was 7 under on Saturday.
Oh, boy.
Both of them were playing lights out.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he definitely looked like he was in danger. And then you started creeping up and thinking, okay, it's just the Rory of old where he's just going to fold under pressure. Man, he held through. I mean, I don't think anybody really played incredible on Sunday.
Not really.
I mean, Scheffler kept pushing a little bit.
He was at 2 what was he at 2 under through 3 on the day, and then he just couldn't get anything really going till after he got through like Amen Corner and he put on some birdies, but he really needed to do a little bit more scoring, but I still thought he had a chance, and he obviously finished second because getting through that Amen Corner, that's the best part though, is even if guys weren't playing good, you're just waiting to see who's going to stumble through that.
That's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, and I like my brethren.
Which apparently, though,
Northern
Ireland is actually kind of... People from Northern Ireland, the Irish, Southern Irish, I guess, aren't the biggest fans of anyway, but because it's kind of controlled by England.
Yeah.
So he's like, I still like it, but not as much as it was like Shane Lowry.
Yeah. Well, and then, I mean, like, you even see it on the flag. It's like when you see the flag that's being flown, or like when they put the flag next to his name, it's the English flag.
Yeah.
For Rory.
It's a little weird.
It is weird.
Because he's definitely, I mean, he's Irish,
yeah.
but it's whatever. But yeah, I think he came off, they showed him like passing Scheffler. He said something where he just was like, I did not want to go to a playoff. Because I mean, Scheffler he was on fire, better those 2 days than Rory, but give credit to Rory. And man, he's put himself now though in rarefied air. I mean, he's a top 10 golfer of all time.
Yeah.
6 majors. Yep. That's up there. I forget who he's with, but he's one behind Arnold Palmer. And he's tied with Phil Mickelson.
Love his drink, Arnold Palmer.
I know, they are so good.
No, but I mean, he now goes down as only the 4th person ever to do a back-to-back the Masters, with Aldo, Woods, and of course the Golden Bear, Jack Nicklaus.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a rarefied air in itself. Now, granted, if you just look at 2-time winners, that's not as quite as impressive, but the sheer fact of doing it back-to-back, I mean, like Bubba Watson's a 2-time winner in the Masters.
It is hard, though. If you really look at it, guys that have won 1 major, there's a lot. Yeah. And then guys that win 2, there's a decent amount, but not a whole lot. And then guys 3 and above, I mean, that's how hard it is to win a major, because we went through a stretch for a while there where it was a first-time major winner during Rory's 11-year hiatus
drought or whatever.
It was basically some newbie every single tournament winning. But that just shows how hard it is, because these guys Jeff Ogilvy, you've probably never heard of him. He won a U.S. Open, played great. He might not have even ever made a cut in a major since then. I mean, it's been like 10 years, but these guys can put it together for 4 rounds on a random week and just outbeat you. So
Yeah.
to win 6, it doesn't sound impressive when you're like, well, you play for 25 years and there's 4 a year, like out of
You just-
100. It's like, well,
But
okay.
but yeah, but you can't look at it the same way as you look at some of the other major sports, right? Where it's
No.
just, like dynasties and like, I mean, they don't happen. They just don't happen, to your
No.
point. And it's, there were a couple people that I fell for the Masters. I fell for, Justin Rose. He got so close
I
again,
know.
man. That guy just can't do it. And he's the guy that fell on the Amen corner.
did.
He came to the rough and, and he came back. There were a couple of those chip shots where he was a foot away from, draining
That's
like
how
a
close
surprising
it is,
birdie,
too.
man.
I know.
And then I feel for Cam Young. That would have been his first major. What a hell of a first major would have been to like chase down Rory
Yes.
and to win the whole thing. But again, you could tell that the pressure was getting to him right around that aiming corner, right around 11-12
Yeah.
when he was missing a putt, or if he was, just off his chip or off his drive, and you could see it in his face. He was like, God. And getting that close is almost more frustrating when you like just miss. Like when that one, and it was, I think Rory was already up 3 strokes into the tail end when this happened, but he could have cut it to 2, and he had a putt just rim out. He was just like, you gotta freaking
I mean,
kidding
you know
me.
that's the moment where you're like, it's
Yeah.
over.
And then you saw, I mean, we were talking about like did you watch Scheffler's match partner and the debacle that he had?
I heard about it.
Oh my God. I mean, every pitfall you could think of. It's like,
Yeah.
he picked up his ball. How do you freaking do that, man? Like, he picked up his ball. You can't do that. It's like they were yelling at the caddy because he forgot the bag and he went running back for the bag. Apparently, you're not allowed to run at the Masters. So people were yelling at the caddy, stop running.
Wow.
And like, it was just a cavalcade of just.
Yeah.
And what was it? A quadruple bogey on that hole on 10? Yikes. And then meanwhile, Scheffler's just like, can I just freaking hit the ball?
I know.
Like, he's
Power
like,
to him for motoring through that.
Man. But yeah, I mean, it's the one major, and it's really the one tournament that I'll sit down and watch multiple hours
It was a
of.
great Sunday to do it. I mean, it was a great final round.
It was.
I do want to say I don't know about you. I root for Rory. I know a lot of the U.S. fans sometimes give him a hard time with the Ryder Cup.
I don't really get my.
But I don't know. The whole live golf thing that happened.
Yeah, and the way he stood against it.
He admitted that he basically probably lost a few years off of his game because he was fighting for the PGA Tour.
Right.
The PGA Tour is like, I'm going to be generous and say 80% American. It might even be higher.
Yeah.
It's an American league, and the face of your league was a Northern Ireland.
Yeah.
And he stood there, and I felt bad because most people were against all the guys going to live, right?
I know I was.
Yeah, I was too.
And but at the same time, and I'm gonna let you finish.
Oh, but yeah, but everyone, but it felt like it was one of those with Rory, like you're doing like online dating. Because for a while you're gelling with him, you're like, oh yeah, what you're saying, I agree, I love it, like this is great. Same with online dating, you meet someone, you're talking, you're like, oh, I like going outside and doing rock climbing, I like long walks on the beach, and then they get to the point where you're like, you know what, I don't really like country music, and the other person's like, well, that's my favorite music,
So
and
you
you're
said
ghosted.
you did, yeah.
So Rory, he kind of came out after a while and was like, I don't think these guys should ever come back to the tour. Yeah. Pretty hard stance. But then everyone just decided to turn against the guy. And it's like, you put him in this position. He took it on. He wanted to do it. A tour that the second that they signed, basically that they were going to be a tour, had more money than the PGA. And what generally happens when there's money involved? The most money wins.
Yeah.
So the PGA Tour was on their back foot. Rory was the only one staying.
You were like of his
caliber player.
Yes.
And he also then wanted to take because I don't know if Scotty Scheffler would have been as outspoken about it.
A freaking robot?
Yes. So you were lucky that if Rory had left, what would have been Justin Thomas or Jordan Spieth leading the charge? Yeah. So I think I root for him because of that, because I felt like he got the wrong end of the stick, being put in a situation that's never happened. And so he had a stance that was pretty harsh, but it was time kind of called for like something needed to happen. Yeah. And I'm glad he won last year. I'm glad he won now. I root for the guy because I don't think the PGA Tour would be where it is if it weren't for Rory McIlroy.
Yeah. Well, and the the shine's definitely coming off of Liv now. Koepka left, and apparently, like, he's got like $50 million worth of fines that he has to pay just coming back to the PGA.
Man.
There's a couple of the guys, I think like Dustin Johnson and a few others, because when they signed with Liv, it did interfere with the scheduling they had with some other tournaments.
Yeah.
So like 4 million fines, 5 million fines. I mean, I know that pales in comparison. I think Koepka like signed on with like Liv for like 100 mil.
Yeah.
So half of that is getting fined back. Whatever, he still made 50
I
mil,
know.
guaranteed. But yeah, I mean, Rory held his ground. He could have made so much money if he went to Liv.
I think it was
money.
like $200 to $300 million.
Easy. Same thing with Tiger.
That's the biggest one. I did want to say that earlier. Yes, if Tiger had gone to Live, PGA would be dead. Tiger was the number one way up there.
Yeah.
But Rory was the second. But Tiger wasn't really playing. He was past his prime.
Well, I mean, like, I still remember with Liv, it's like the funny thing was that Mickelson came out saying, yeah, Liv's not bad, we should do it. And then he got just dragged, so he didn't end up doing it. So he got the worst of both worlds.
Yeah.
He didn't get the big paycheck, and he still got dragged. So he just got screwed,
Yeah.
Phil did. Yeah. We're full in the swings. It's golf season, man. Are you ready to watch? You ready to watch what's the next one?
I think the PGA.
Yeah, the PGA Championship is next,
and then the U.S. Open. They're pretty close together. And then my favorite is the Open. I love the British Open or Open.
British Open, yes.
Yeah.
Tea and crumpets, yes.
I think it's at St. Andrews this year too.
Oh, la-di-da.
The birthplace of golf.
Oh, the birthplace of golf. Okay, dork. So I'm guessing you are excited about some more golf, huh?
Hell yeah.
You're gonna watch some more?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I'm not.
I know you're not.
No, this is it. Masters, congratulations.
The last golf talk we have all year.
No, we'll still talk about it because it's still, a popular sport. We talk about popular things.
We do.
We don't have any new sports topics to talk about. We didn't find any new sperm racing or anything like that. It's like, but I think it's coming up. We got to do a live stream, or we got to at least play some like clips from the sperm racing World Cup.
Yeah,
we'll get to it. But since I'm not going to be watching golf, I am going to be watching movies because I am the movie guru.
You are the movie guru,
and that's what I do, right? DW told me about a movie, so shout out DW. He's trying to get me to watch Pizza Movie. It's called Pizza Movie.
Pizza Movie.
Pizza Movie.
Never heard of it.
All right, but it's on Hulu, and I was like, I don't got Hulu.
You don't have Hulu?
I don't have Hulu.
Wow. Okay.
I don't have Hulu. But I'll find a way. I'll pirate it some way or the other. But you got me thinking about movies because, I mean, like, we're getting interesting to, like, blockbuster summer and whatnot. So I thought we'd try something, see if it sticks. I wanted to go over, and we're halfway through the month, so I couldn't get them all. I want to talk about stuff that was coming out.
Okay.
So I picked 3 movies that are coming out in April. And I want to first give you the names, and maybe I'll give you the lead in the movie because you might know who the lead is. And maybe that kind of gives you a little bit of understanding of what to expect.
That could help me a lot, actually.
But I'm just going to give you the name of the title.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask you to guess what it's about.
Okay.
And we'll go out with maybe what might be the easiest one.
Okay.
But you got to kind of think about it. And then we'll get into the ones that are more challenging for you. And this one is also going to be hard because I'm trying to think of the people that you might know in this movie, and you might know one person. But the subject, and here's your hint, the subject is you'll be quite familiar with.
Ooh.
Okay?
Okay.
But the movie is just called Michael.
I mean, that is so broad.
Yes.
Michael Jordan? No, of course not.
No, it's not Michael Jordan.
Michael. That could be anything. That's not good. I need an actor at least.
All right. Do you know who Coleman Domingo is?
I know Matt Coleman.
Different spelling, different name. How about Miles Teller is?
Oh, I do. He was the new Top Gun.
Yeah, he was in the new Top Gun. He was in Whiplash.
Okay. He seems to like to play. I don't know. Is Michael a movie about... Well, it's a guy named Michael.
Yes, it is a guy.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Who probably got himself into like a biker gang.
Okay.
And has to find a way to avenge his dad's death and joins the biker gang.
Of course.
To take them down from within.
I mean, yeah.
Miles Teller.
Typical Michael movie. I told you that this is a topic that you're aware of. I tried to give you a familiar Michael. Come on. Miles Teller, he plays a secondary. It's got Coleman Domingo. It's got Nia Long.
What's not to say I'm not a biker?
How about this one? The lead who plays Michael, maybe this one, his name is Jeff.
He's a chef. He likes to cook.
Yes. No.
Oh,
Jafar Jackson.
I know, like Jafar from Lion King.
Okay, you're focusing on the wrong part of his name. Last name is Jackson.
So Michael Jackson.
There you go.
Oh,
you
my
did
gosh.
it. Michael Jackson.
I had kind of heard of
So
that.
it's a Michael Jackson biopic. Is it biopic or biopic? I always get this wrong.
Biopic.
Biopic?
What did you think it was? Biopic?
I thought it was biopic, but then I think I heard somebody say biopic, and I was like, has it been biopic this whole time? So yes, they're bringing out a biopic or a biopic of Michael Jackson, and it's being played. Michael is being played by his nephew. Jafar Jackson is the nephew of Michael Jackson.
Okay.
And apparently, of course, because the Jackson family, they always, anything that's being done about Michael, they're always against. So they've already said, we disapprove of the movie altogether.
Do you think this would be a movie that I feel like our generation, us millennials, and maybe even older, I don't know about you, but I think we've heard enough. We've kind of went through a lot of the post music stuff. Do you think the younger generation, it would be interesting?
I think they would, because they know him in such a different or a less familiar light, I guess you could say. Yeah. We knew the music. We grew up in the music. Yeah. Right? And then we also heard the falling out. Yeah. And I feel like enough time has passed where maybe people have softened on that or kind of forgotten about like the gruesome details or the gory details.
I don't have no desire to.
Did you watch the the doc with the survivor, the people that like came out?
I didn't want to.
It really was tough. It's one of those situations where it's like, because you love his music. Yeah. And you have to be able to separate the music from the artist. Yeah. It's tough. It's like trying to listen to R. Kelly. Yeah.
Like, I Wish. I love that song. I thought that was a great song. I deleted it from everything.
Oh, you did? You just like can't do it. Well, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, R. Kelly, the smoking gun was a lot more smoky with R. Kelly.
I mean, it definitely was, but it's still.
I feel like the thing that's saving Michael is that there's still a lot of shrouded. It's like, well, it's he said, she said. Yeah. There's no real evidence and all this stuff. Like, Michael never videotaped himself with anybody, so there's that.
Okay, I mean, I'm sorry to put Michael in that same
No, but I mean, there's similarities. There absolutely is.
It's kind of like trying to listen to Kanye West now.
But to your point, it's like the younger. This movie, just from the trailer and everything, it definitely seems like it's more about his music and him coming up. Yeah. Than his downfall.
I'd be very interested in that then. Okay. I definitely would. Because that was, he came up kind of before we were born. Yes. So we don't know but so much about like the beginnings of the Jackson 5 as much as, I mean, we know about it, but not really much else after that probably. So I would be into that. Okay. And then if they just kind of cut it when he's like 35, or the second that he kind of starts changing skin color, and movie over.
And the end. He had a baby, the end.
Maybe there'll be like a part 2.
Oh, maybe.
And it gets into like the more spicy stuff. Maybe they like try to Oscar
it's
that
a spicy. I need to have another bite of my chocolate.
Oh, no, you don't.
Yes, I do. I just got to stop letting it go to the back of my throat. I got to just chew it. Just keep it up front. Okay. So I'm going to try it again. I'm going to try.
Power to you for keep motoring through.
Bet's a bet. All right. I'm going to keep talking while I can. Okay. All right. So number 2. This one's got Charlize Theron. Okay. That's how you pronounce her name. Yep. And Taron Egerton. Do you know who Taron Egerton is?
The name sounds familiar.
So he was in Rocket Man. He played Elton John in Rocket Man. Did you watch Rocket Man?
No, but I do.
Another biopic. Anyways, this one's on Netflix.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Stop Googling.
I'm just looking at the guy. I didn't look anything.
Yeah, you do like to look at guys. It's called Apex.
It's like an apex predator.
Okay.
So it's about probably like hunting the most dangerous game. Okay. Man is the most dangerous game.
So what's the synopsis?
So Edgerton has to hunt Charlize Theron.
Dude, that's it. You got it.
Did I really?
Nailed it.
Yes.
Nailed it. It's about, she's apparently like...
Wait, are you serious?
You crushed it.
Yeah.
100%. You killed it. So he's like, apparently he's tracking her in the woods. She's like one of those extreme sportists, like just like rock climbing and kayaking and like out in the wilderness. And he just finds her, and he's got a crossbow, and he's like, "I'm going to hunt you, and I'm going to train. We're going to see who's the better, survivalist. Are you going to survive, or am I going to kill you with this freaking crossbow?"
I've always been intrigued by, like, if I were ever to make a movie, I think a movie based on kind of that I would be interested in. I do find that kind of intriguing. Like guys, they're like, you got 10 minutes and we're going to like hunt you.
Yeah.
The next one, a movie that I've always thought, and I hadn't really seen a movie that's done it, is, and I just completely forgot what the term is for. Oh my God, I forgot. All right, move on to the next one. I'll remember it later.
No, but yeah, I'm impressed. You got to like you. I love that you're like Apex Predator Hunt. Maybe. That was impressive.
Thank you.
This one you're never gonna get.
Okay.
This one is got David Spade.
Oh, I'm gonna watch that.
And already, this one's the only out of all three. This is the only one that's actually in the theaters right now.
Okay.
On April 17th, in about a week.
Okay.
David Spade, and it's got fellow podcaster Theo Von. It's called Bush Boys.
That's got to mean that those two, they're idiots. They grew up in the bush of like Alaska, out in the middle of nowhere.
Okay.
And they get introduced to society. I don't know, I'm guessing obviously as adults. So they're trying to make their way into the workforce, into finding love. And they just it's a hilarity in seeing them try to make their way into today's society. I'm spot on that one, Arnold.
You're pretty close.
Yeah.
You got the idiot part, so they're idiot friends.
Okay. Oh, friends. Okay.
I don't got a lot on the synopsis here, but yeah, they become waiters, thinking that all their problems will be solved. But yeah, it definitely looks like they're out in the, they're not around people a lot. And, all it says is that they think that once they become waiters, all their problems will be solved. So I think it's called, oh shoot, I called it Bush Boys. It's Bus Boys because I'm an idiot and I can't read. It's the freaking chocolate.
It is.
So they were bus boys.
Okay.
They become, they think becoming waiters from busboys is the ticket to greatness. So I'll give you partial credit because I gave you the name of the title wrong, but it's Bus Boys, not Bush Boys.
That has so much potential. I mean, those simple, stupid storyline comedies. I'm glad we're seeing one.
Once you saw
finally.
David Spade, you're like, okay, this is right in my wheelhouse.
Yes.
All right. So, okay, you got Bus Boys.
Yeah.
You got Apex.
Yeah.
And you got Michael. 1 to 3. Let's start 3 to 1. Least likely to most likely being a set J Bear watch.
I actually do like all three.
Oh, see, I nailed it. I picked three that you like.
Michael is clearly the third.
Okay, just because you're nervous about that.
Yeah, but also I think the other two, like I said, the Apex, I've always thought about like a movie like that before. So I like that. And then, dude, how the world today,
you needed
a comedy
quick
like
laugh.
this.
Yeah,
I mean, and I'm a sucker for David Spade. Just Shoot Me. I
man,
could watch all the time. He is so funny.
I told you this. I think we talked about this before. It's like when it's on, my wife's like, "You want to watch this?" I was like, "It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It's hilarious.
It makes no sense.
There's
not really much of a storyline.
Doesn't have to.
But David Spade just rips on everybody in that office. Plays pranks.
And then he also like kind of goofs on himself.
He does.
He's a cat lady.
But then somehow he like bags 12s. I don't understand.
Remember that whole arc in that show where he's like married to Rebecca Romaine Stamos? I was like, okay, can we play in reality for a minute here? Like
it's David Spade, so they took the reality out the minute they signed him.
That's true. But yeah, so there you go. So maybe we'll make this a thing. Every month we'll do hey, these are the movies that are coming out this month. Let's see if you can predict what they're about and your interest level. All right. Well, I'm 3 for 3. I'm going to say you might actually watch all 3 of those. Who knows?
2. I don't know if I'd watch the Michael.
Okay, you're right.
I don't watch so many movies, but the other 2,
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll have to circle back on an update. Did you see those?
Okay.
Other updates? It's baseball season, my friend. So we're full more than a month in now, aren't we?
I know.
We're just about a
3
month.
weeks.
3 weeks. Yeah. So let's get an update. An MLB update. We're in full swing, pun intended.
Yeah.
Because my guys that are on my fantasy team are doing a lot of swinging, and a whole lot of missing.
A whole lot of missing.
Whole lot of missing. We talked about that. But I feel like it's not just solely on me. I feel like we've seen a lot of prominent hitters hovering right around the Mendoza line. And that's kind of my update so far, is that I'm shocked at the significant amount of slow starts that we're seeing in the league right now.
You wonder if some of it's from the World Baseball Classic?
See, I don't know, because not all these guys were playing in the World Baseball Classic.
But a lot were.
But I just don't. I don't know if I can place it. People they're just slumbering through that first month of the season. And again, maybe it's just I'm more attentive to it because of fantasy baseball. Maybe it's because we're doing this podcast. We're talking about it more. But I mean, and again, this is close to me. But it's like Salvador Perez, he's batting like 150.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys in the. I don't know what's a 100.
Pete Alonso's
average?
batting like 200.
Yeah.
Pete Alonso's batting 200 for the newly minted Orioles.
Yeah.
Judge hasn't been blowing the doors off.
Not really. He'll still hit a homer every so often, but not getting the hits. That's true.
And you wonder if it's like, is the pitching. But again, even the pitchers have not been doing that great either. It's like we see a few. I mean, we just saw your boy Crochet get annihilated today. Annihilated.
Crazy.
1 2/3 innings pitched. 11 runs, 10 earned. No strikeouts against the Twins.
Yeah.
The Twins. Did you have the Twins on your bingo card of just this powerhouse slugging team?
Against Garrett Crochet, no, not one iota. But they have been playing well as of late.
They're 10-7.
Yeah. It's been hard to kind of figure out. There's been a lot of parity almost, not 100%, but some of the teams that we really wrote off are continuing to kind of maintain and play some good baseball. I mean, the Marlins are actually still continuing to play well.
Yep.
What is it? The Tampa Bay Rays are playing well. We didn't really think they'd have much of a team. This season, like you said, I think maybe because we're doing the podcast, paying a little bit more attention to it, but it does seem a little wonky.
Judge is batting 215 right now.
Yeah, I mean, it is one of those though where you can go from doing that, and then you have 1 week where you
just tear
go back
skin off the
400,
ball.
and then you're up to 270, which is kind of like your average. But it is just weird seeing these guys kind of for 3 weeks just really struggle. That feels like a long time.
Yeah.
To really be struggling to get into the season. But it's not
a grand scheme of things. Yeah. Another one of my guys, Austin Riley. Jesus.
You couldn't have been happier about getting
I was so happy. I thought I was betting on the bounce back.
But he's like the only Brave not doing well.
I know. I did call the Braves.
Albies is doing
Ozzy
awesome.
Albies. Matt Olson's batting 290. Ozzy Albies batting over 300. Acuna 242. But that's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
So and hey, man, dude, the other update for me is your Pirates, man, leading the Central 10-6.
I got to give a huge apology to O'Neal Cruz.
Yeah, man.
In one of our few social media Instagram posts.
Oh, I did
a clip of
you dogging Cruz.
Yeah.
Oh man, he heard you, man.
That was probably one of the very first. It might have been the first one that I put out there. Man, he is. I think I saw a stat where he has more hits against left-handed pitching this year than he had all of last year already.
I mean, let's be clear now. He is still striking out at a rapid pace. He's got 20 strikeouts in 56 at-bats.
I don't think he's not gonna maintain a 350 average for the whole year.
But he's one of the leaders in the league with 5 home runs.
Yeah.
He's got 13 RBIs, and he's raking right now. But yeah, that 20 strikeouts, that tells quite the tale right there. So, we'll see if he can hold on to that. Probably not. But Miami's still 9-8. They're still hovering above 500. The Mets are 7-9. The Phillies are 8-8. I mean, and my boy Juan Soto. I everything that could have gone wrong for me in fantasy baseball has happened. It's like either my batters aren't hitting, my pitchers are getting shelled, or everybody's hurt. Soto's hurt. Pivetta just got hurt. My first pitcher, he got pulled with elbow inflammation. Never good.
I got pitchers.
I know you do. I might need to. I might need to call up my boy Semko.
All right.
Yelich, hamstring pull. They're saying that could be terrible.
They're really worried about
I
that.
know. I'm like, super. He was one of my better. He was like one of the guys that was actually hitting for me. So it's been a tough sledding for Bigo's fantasy, but we're not talking about my fantasy.
What
have
place
all
are
year.
you in though, real quick?
Doesn't matter.
I
It's
think,
not how. Where was I? Where was I ranked in fantasy hockey when I made it all the way to the championship? 5th out of 6 playoff teams.
Okay.
All you had to do is get there, man.
Yeah, I know.
Don't have to be first. Just get there.
There's a lot of guys paying attention to baseball this season.
I know. It seems like it.
Not
My
a
God.
lot. Yeah, which I'm actually happy about because I was thinking about my team. I got like that Yanier Diaz from the Astros.
Yeah.
And I would always hate it because by the end of the year, he's going to be somewhat decent. He sucks right now. But because he's going to have like a week where he just blazes and bats 400 and hits like 5 home runs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always the weeks when you play one of the 5 guys that we're never paying attention.
Yeah.
But now every matchup is going to be close. So I'm going to be like, thank you for carrying my team this week. So I'm so glad everyone's paying attention for now. I don't know. Darkness will go through his stretch where he won't pay attention for like 6 weeks. And then Monday morning to start a week, we'll use all 6 of his ad drops.
Did it. He used all his ad drops on Sunday. So I was like, okay, I saw him ad drop a bunch of people. I was like, okay, Darkness is hustling.
He's
Appreciate the
trying.
hustle, man.
I do.
You know what? If he does well this year, makes it to the playoffs, all credit to this podcast. All credit to this podcast.
I think so.
Because he's listening.
Yeah.
We know you're listening, Darkness. And we talk about it a lot. And I think we dragged him a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Nothing horrible, but we dragged him a little bit.
Nothing like we dragged Cole. So compared to that.
Yeah, so Cole should be doing way better, but he's not. But he has. So anything else worth bringing up over the week of baseball?
Well, definitely because he's one of my favorite players, the Ichiro Suzuki.
Yes.
With his statue.
Yes.
And the one thing that he was just known for that he probably slept with, his bat breaks.
I know.
And they're our team, our Mariners.
Yeah.
I'm kind of big sometimes on these little moments like this where, like, if you're like a writer, you're like, well, the season was doomed.
You want because the curse. And
it's kind of like it reminded me of, remember at the start of the NFL year, the defending champion Philadelphia Eagles? You are an animal.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it while you're talking, so that if I it's not my turn.
In the very first game of the season, the Eagles playing the Cowboys. Before the first offensive snap of the game, Jalen Carter gets ejected for spitting on Dak Prescott. Their season was really never the same from that. And I don't know, Ichiro's bat. Now I know Naylor had a good game today. He was batting 102.
Oh, I'm well aware.
I didn't know it was that bad.
It was bad.
Cal Raleigh, 133.
Yeah.
And Julio Rodriguez, 194.
Yeah. Bad snap. That's worrying you.
Yes.
I thought you were gonna say it's because like DW has been hyping up the Mariners since he's the king of curses.
I'm serious when I say this with this DW curse. He really did end Adley Rutschman's career.
Oh,
like
you're putting that on DW.
No, I am. Like, I kind of joke around about that curse because even in our chat sometimes I'd be like, well, your Capitals won. You tried to curse this team. It didn't happen. It's not really a curse. This is full blown. Full blown. He drafted him for 4 or 5 straight years, and he's gone nothing but downhill. And now, I know you didn't draft him this year, but the damage was already done.
Yeah, he's already been, he's got the scarlet letter. He's got the scarlet D on his chest.
Yes. D and then IL on the back, because that is where he's at again. He's not even going to be able to walk by the time he's 30.
He's just hobbled.
DW, I'm serious when I say this. Please don't ever root for me out loud in my personal life.
You know he's going
anything,
to now.
I know. Damn it.
You're asking for trouble. You just gotta not bring attention to yourself.
I did kind of just do that.
Save
for
yourself,
myself, didn't
yeah.
I?
Yes, you did.
But that really does worry me because I feel really bad. And I mean, Tyrese Halliburton at Game 7 blowing out your Achilles.
Jeez.
It's just, this thing's getting kind of serious at times. And poor Adley. I mean, they already drafted that Samuel Basalo to replace him, knowing that
his time is over. His time is up.
He's like 28.
Wow, man. Well, yeah. Well, God help Jackson Holiday, because that was the next one that was in his crosshairs.
He's already not feeling well after the hamate injury, and Francisco Lindor and Corbin Carroll are raking.
Yeah.
Not raking, but they're playing and don't seem to be affected, and Jackson Holiday just can't seem to recover.
Nope.
So, yes, that's a big part of it. The Orioles, Pete Alonso, you're just kind of getting some shrapnel from DW's love for the Orioles. He is bashing Kyle Bradish. He's really mad about that Nate Dogg, that pick. He's so angry he singled out Jackson Merrill.
Oh, man. Well, you got to listen to the reason sometimes, man. Sometimes we get it right.
We do.
We got it right. Well, let's talk about something else we're probably hoping that our teams get right.
Yeah.
Because we're right around the corner for another big moment in sports for the year. It's the NFL draft, man.
Yes.
NFL draft's right around the corner. Do you know the date? I used to know the date by heart. Do you know the date of the NFL draft?
April 23rd. It's next Thursday, actually.
We were there, man. We'll have our lead up to the NFL draft next week. Really kind of hammering it. I'd like to maybe we try and predict our first 10 picks. What are you thinking?
Well, I got a question.
Okay.
It's a Thursday.
Uh-huh.
It's on Thursday night.
Okay.
Do we do a live episode?
I would, except I'm not going to be here yet.
Oh, you're not?
No.
Oh, no.
I'm going back to Florida.
Are you really?
I'm going to be in Miami.
Okay.
From Tuesday through Friday.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I won't be here.
That's all right then.
Yeah.
Well, then, we can definitely do like a first 10 pick. And then we obviously we'll pick who we think the Steelers will get to. Because, they're not in the top 10.
Oh, go.
Yeah,
well, did you wait? So you got to pick last because you guys won the whole thing?
No, but
So does it really matter? Or did you just...
If you're not first, you're last.
Yeah, it's like, so you got a worse pick and you didn't even make it past the second round of the playoffs. Or even the first round.
Made the playoffs.
Okay, oh, you made them, right.
Yeah.
Did they
won the division?
Did they give rings out for making the playoffs?
No, but you get a banner for winning the division.
Ooh.
So the stadium is just full of division-winning banners.
Yeah, a lot of bronze medals. Congratulations.
I think you would gladly take division titles where you're headed.
No.
Because,
No, win or nothing.
Oh,
no,
okay. Yeah, that sounds exactly right. Yeah. You're happy with just either go 3-14 or go 14.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, okay.
Big or go home. All right, let's just stay on top of here. All right, it's NFL draft time, man.
Yeah, it is.
So we got to talk about, there's been a lot of bounce around. We're in the 7th spot of the Commanders. Yeah. You guys are what,
21st?
First?
What are the Steelers? I mean, it's in the 20s.
But we will try and predict because, at least for us, there's been a lot of movement. A lot of people saying, well, this guy's going to go, and this guy's going to go, and this guy's going to go.
It's been like that for about the whole draft, I feel.
Yeah, it's like it goes in waves. After the combine, it changed. And then after pro days, it changed. And then after the interviews and some other stories come out, it changed.
Once again, nothing has happened since the last game.
But people just like they uncover new little, nooks and crannies. We talked about this and before we get into our team's picks, but the Desmond Bain story that came out that just, apparently it wasn't private, it wasn't swept on the rug, but it just wasn't talked about until. And it's like I wondered the timing of some of these stories. So for those of you that don't know, that Desmond Bain, apparently they brought up yesterday on the 12th.
Ruben Bain.
What was that? Desmond Bain?
He's the shooter for the Orlando Magic.
Oh, that's right. He's also, okay. Anyways, Ruben Baines Jr., right?
Yes, Junior.
Junior. For the Miami Hurricanes.
Your Hurricanes.
Defensive end. My Hurricanes, get out of here. He was apparently involved in a fatal crash. He was actually a driver.
He was the driver
of a fatal crash that killed how many?
I think it was one. I think there was another person in the car, so there's 3 people total. One got injured, one
Clipped the guy, ran right into the sidewall, and somebody died.
Yeah.
So I think he was clear of any wrongdoing. It was just an accident.
Yeah.
But obviously, that all of a sudden creeps into people's back of their head. I don't know if teams talk about it. I don't know if like these war rooms talk about it, but now it's public and they're like, oh, bad decisions, this, and that.
But if you can win a team a football game, I don't think they give a rat's.
They're like, well, you're not going to be driving on the field, right? So, yeah, don't worry about that. You can be as reckless as you want on the football field.
The team will get him a chauffeur.
No, they won't. And even if they do, these players, we saw with freaking Henry Ruggs.
Yeah,
he could have had
I
a
know.
driver,
I
He
know.
could have had a driver. But, they just, they feel invincible and they don't want to lose any independence. Freaking look at Myles Garrett. What, 10 tickets in 10 months? Some crap like that?
Nah, it was like 5 years, 10 and 5 years or something like that.
Well, mine sounds cooler, but whatever. But anyways, so what's the latest on your team? And who do you the mock drafts that you're tracking? Who do they got? The Steelers taking at 21.
The Steelers they've gone everywhere in these mock drafts. I don't understand how it's gotten to so many different people. There's only wide receiver seems to be the pick I think they should go with. It's either going to be like Jordan Tyson from Arizona State,
Okay.
or it looks like it could be the other wide receiver could be that Omar Cooper from Indiana.
Right. Yep.
I've also heard it might be a reach, but that Emmanuel McNear-Warren, safety out of Toledo, he's like 6'4", but I get worried as a first-round pick. I don't know. It just reminds me of like Jan Vesely from the Wizards, so the guy could dunk like crazy, great in the fast break, can't shoot free throws, and you're going to pick him number 6. This safety, they're like, you got to be careful of who he gets matched up on because he's not as fast.
That's already a red flag.
So I'm already like, oh, why would I want him?
Yeah.
But the worst one that I saw was this edge guy, TJ Parker, who could almost be in, they play like a 3-4. He can't be a down 3. He's too small. And we've got 4 edge guys. Why would we take another one? I've seen an offensive tackle. I'm okay with an offensive tackle or the wide receiver. But it's every mock I look at, it is someone different. One will have Ty Simpson in there. Most don't, but
I still see one more time. I'm looking at one right now. Ty Simpson going to Steelers.
I don't think they should do that unless they've done the research, unless they've visited with him, scouted him, and they're like, we are 95% sure he's going to be a great starter. Take him, but if you're just like, we need a quarterback and he's the next best.
I mean, you got Will Howard. You guys drafted a quarterback at a prestigious team. He's got a pedigree, and Rodgers talks him up like he's the next coming of Aaron Rodgers.
He does. Got to see what the kid can do. He got hurt during preseason, so he didn't really see him. But that'd be a wasted pick, I think, getting a quarterback. And I've seen that old Nussmeier in round 3 from LSU seems to be the Steelers, almost like a lock. A lot of the mocks for the Steelers, I've seen him going, but in the 3rd round to them. So maybe, but yeah, it's more players I feel like I've seen in the Steelers going to the Steelers than I have for the Commanders.
I don't know. Like it bounces around a lot. I mean, depending on the draft and really depending on the day, I feel like I see a different person every single day.
Okay.
That they're like, what's this guy? Is this guy? One that looks like it's just out of reach now. Everybody's pretty much established that he's not going to fall to us is Jeremiah Love.
Is he going to the Titans?
Everybody's got him going to the Titans.
Okay.
Some even have him falling to the Giants, and the Giants taking him because Scott was great, but I mean,
broke his ankle.
He just broke his ankle, and he wasn't highly touted coming out.
True.
And this guy, everybody's now finally coming to the realization that Jeremiah Love is like
he's Saquon Barkley, Ezekiel Elliott.
Very well could be. So they're looking at him as this is a once in a 5-year, 10-year span of running back like his caliber coming out. So we're not going to miss on this opportunity of making a really powerful impact player. So. Yeah, I've seen that still every once in a while that he sneaks down to us. And maybe it's a lot of hype. Maybe it's too much hype that everybody's saying, oh, he's going to go up, go up, go up. And these guys are like, we're not looking at this guy at all. What are you talking about? Because nobody knows except for the people that are in that room.
I know.
But the other people that I've seen floated through Carnell Tate for the Ohio State, Sonny Styles for Ohio State, Caleb Downs for Ohio State. So it seems like the betting odds, if you could bet on the Commanders taking an Ohio State guy against the field, take that Ohio State guy, because that seems the most likely of the cases. Sonny Styles, and we'll go into who we want to take. I'm not going to do that right now, but Sonny Styles, Carnell Tate, Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain still. I know that we made some improvements on the line.
Yeah.
But I don't think anyone's going to turn away from a potential game changer. The edge. That's a position that you can never have too many bodies.
Yeah.
you could always get some more pass rush.
It does seem like this draft is going. I mean, there's some teams that really have a need to fill, but it is almost seeming like it's just you're going to see the dominoes fall and you're going to find
Best available.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, unless you're just stacked, that's why I couldn't believe seeing that edge guy from Clemson, TJ Parker, going to the Steelers, because I was like, that's not a need they have at all.
Yeah.
I mean, he can be a game changer, but I mean, maybe he could be the best available at the time. But yeah, a lot of these drafts, I think teams are just going for best available, and they'll work around that rather than try to fit a need, rather than instead of oh god, who did the Warriors pass on because they needed to get James Wiseman, some center? They passed on. No, I can't remember who it is, but they passed on a guy at the number 2 pick because they just didn't want another guard, because they had all these guards, and it's like you just pass
That's
on
by a perennial All-Pro.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So, we talked about who we're seeing floating around and sniffing around our spots. Let's talk about the people that, just stink, who we think that, like, man, like the hype's too much. They're whether it's position scarcity or there's going to be a team that drafts for need in position and they overdraft the person. But who do you got maybe in the first round that you've been seeing floating in the first round, and like say the top 10, 15 picks that you could consider being a bust?
I'm not a fan of David Bailey.
Okay.
On Texas Tech.
I mean, he's a top 3.
Top 3 pick. The explosion is there. The rushing the passer is there. Not really good against the run. He doesn't seem to apparently have the flex mobility as some of the other pass rushers that you want to see out of. I'm thinking like a Von Miller type.
Okay.
People were just like, Von Miller, he's so flexible,
he's bending
strong.
the edge, yeah.
Bailey just seems really fast, and he is kind of new to the position. I don't know how much you can get him up, but to be like a top 3 pick, I'm a little weary of that, to be honest. And so I he kind of reminds me a little bit of, remember like the Aaron Curry out of Wake Forest that was supposed to be a splash, even as much as I hate admitting it. Aaron Maben from Penn State, like really fast, kind of thin, and just couldn't set an edge on a run. So they're just going to run at him and wear him out. And then he's not going to have the legs to even rush the passer. I think he's situational, and I'm like, if I'm drafting a guy in the top, even the top 10, I don't need a situational.
Yeah, you need an every down. Yeah.
So that's we can maybe go like back and forth.
Okay.
To a couple of these. So that's one of my guys.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because I'm fearful of us making the mistake. A lot of my busts are people that are floating around the Commanders pick because I'm so terrified of us getting this wrong. First one is Carnell Tate. I am nervous beyond all get out about Carnell Tate.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. It's more of a tingle, but I wonder how much Tate was able to accomplish because of the guy that was opposite him.
It's true.
At Ohio State. In Jeremiah Smith, the greatest wide receiver in the entire country. And how many looks is he getting wide open because all of the attention of the defense is focusing on Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
That concerns me because you're getting drafted as a wide receiver in the top 10.
Wide receiver 1.
You're the one.
Yeah.
You better be able to handle that. And obviously we already have a 1 in Terry.
Yeah.
But, anywhere he goes, I could see him just being kind of, and maybe it's just a lazy comparison, but like a Chris Olave. And Chris Olave is good in his own right. Yeah, and he's had a good year last year, but how many mediocre years did he have prior to that? So I he's being talked about and going in the top 5 potentially, going in the top 10 most likely.
Yeah.
And I just there's too many question marks for me. I know, don't get me wrong, I know he had a stellar season. I just I don't know. He makes me nervous. So it's more of a tingle with Carnell Tate. It's too. I'm not going to go with Ruben Bain because everybody's just short hands, or short arms. It's like that just seems too lazy of a comparison. But another guy that I'm worried about, again, it's like everybody's trying to brush it off. But I'm sorry, you talk knee injury, it scares me. Caleb Downs has a knee injury.
Yeah,
and that scares me. And the other reason, I'll go back to Cardinal Tate really quickly. The other reason I worry about Cardinal is there's always a wide receiver, especially probably the first guy off the board, that just falls flat on his face. And the second, third guy turns out to be the guy. I could see Lemon being the best wide receiver in this draft.
Yeah.
I could see Tyson being the best wide receiver in this draft.
That guy worries me with his injuries.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he has some chronic injuries too. So the two Ohio State guys, they make me nervous.
Okay. It's funny you say that because I had a different kind of tingle almost, because I was almost going to kind of compare Tate and Jeremiah Smith to, remember Peter Warrick and Lavernius Coles on Florida State?
Yes.
And Peter Warrick was the all-world wide receiver.
Yeah.
And who ended up having the better career in the NFL?
Yeah.
I mean, now Jeremiah Smith is, Peter Warrick was kind of that like flash and dash, and, he would hit the home run ball, and it turned out he actually wasn't that fast compared to like when he got to the NFL. But I don't know, Cardinal Tate could just be that like sleeper that I was almost going to say, if he came out at the same time as Smith, I was almost going to maybe have like a little bet, and we could still do it maybe when Smith comes out next year. But like Tate might have a better, I don't know. And I'm trying to think.
Well, I
love
that you're already planning on us doing this podcast for the next like 10 years. We're like, who had the better career?
You're the one that wanted to do this.
Hey, I do. I mean, I'll do it as long as the lights stay on. But yeah, it's fine. But you already planning 10 years down the road.
Well, maybe not 10. Maybe
that's a long
the first like 3 or 4.
Okay.
But no, it's just and there's another college wide. I mean, then it's not the one I'm thinking of, but there is like the Jamar Chase, Jordan Jefferson,
Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. But there's another wide receiver duo where one was like amazing and the other was kind of second fiddle, and the second fiddle guy kind of ended up being the better one. It might have even been like Beckham and Jarvis Landry, and Beckham was better. So I don't know. I actually have the opposite with Tate. I think he actually could be the real deal.
All right,
but we'll see.
I don't know. Makes me nervous.
But I think I got a good one.
All right, and I got at least one more for you after you're done.
Because this is just me going kind of against, I think, how guys in the NFL are. I don't think Fernando Mendoza is going to be a good quarterback.
I know you've been talking about this for a while.
I really don't. He just reminds me too much of like Marcus Mariota and corny Russell Wilson combined.
What about corny, his teammate, corny Kirk Cousins?
Yeah, I mean, first overall pick, if you're a Kirk Cousins career, it's not going to be the worst thing in the world, but that's not what you're going to expect out of the number 1 pick. Yeah, I think very, very similar, honestly. And this whole super positive, happy-go-lucky attitude.
You can't stand.
Like, I like it, I do, but the NFL is just a different beast. And these guys they're not kids.
Yeah.
They're freaking professionals that they're going to see right through that and be like, dude, you got to have an edge. Like, it's like Tim Tebow. Like, Tim Tebow in the NFL, I mean, he had Jesus on his side that one season. I mean, the amount of games they won with sheer luck.
Yeah.
But after that, the whole positive, when everything's like cratering, that's not real. And that's what I think Mendoza's going to do. And I don't know. I like that they got Kirk Cousins. I think that's going to be great. But I hate it because it's like, I think the talent's there. I just think this attitude is not meant to be a professional football playing quarterback.
I think this is just you being like, I wouldn't want him as a teammate because I need a little edge on my teammates.
A little bit. It's probably a little bias on that, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, like,
in 10 years from now.
Okay.
We'll see.
10 years. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I got one more, and it's the other quarterback that they're talking about, Ty Simpson.
Yeah, okay.
If he gets drafted in the top 20, I think that's going to be a bust. I think this is one of those situations where people are going to be forcing a QB up into a round where he doesn't necessarily belong. And then, again, they're going to put too much pressure on this kid to start. They're going to put too much pressure on this kid to be a Mendoza or like a first round pick when this guy obviously needs more seasoning.
He does. I'm sorry. Yeah. As the weeks have gone by, I'm not souring, but I really hope the Steelers don't pick him 21.
Yeah. And if they do, at least, I mean, but again, your boy Rodgers pulling this crap again, man. It's just like waiting until last. I swear to God, I heard him say, or I saw an article saying, I'll do it well before the draft, or I'll do it like, right after free agency. Well, free agency is come and gone, my friend.
You are just staying silent.
You're just, crickets, man. Just holding a freaking team hostage, man. It's just the most just classless thing ever.
Egomaniacal.
Man, the worst. You just say you don't want to go to OTAs. Just say you don't want to go to OTAs. Just be honest. It's like, I will decide after I don't have to go to these practices. And then I won't be able to gel with my wide receivers. Yep. And then I'm going to complain that they suck when I purposely didn't gel with my wide receivers.
Yes, he's following the Brett Favre playbook.
It's a nightmare. But but all right. So now we got through our busts. We'll see how many of those actually stick.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit about the QBs in the draft. You wanted to talk about Nussmeier? Anybody else you want to talk about in the QBs in the draft? What about your boy coming out of Penn State?
Whatever team gets him, worst pick of the draft.
Really?
Oh, dude, he's awful. That is an awful quarterback. That's gonna be
They're gonna be just twinkling their eye about all the tangibles.
Yeah, you're 6'4", you're 220,
prototypical size,
and then he gets the ball in his hand and sees everything, and he sees ghosts like Sam Darnold did that one time.
Hey, Sam Darnold, Super Bowl champ.
Yeah, well, Sam Darnold in college flung that ball around, led an offense. Drew Aller just hands it off to these two mediocre running backs as well. But it's just, I'm telling you, if Drew Aller turns it around, I might never give a prediction on anybody. But I've never been so sure that a guy is going to be a complete bust than I am with this guy.
All right.
I didn't see it at Penn State. He doesn't even look comfortable dropping back and passing. He doesn't know how to read a defense.
That's why you get tired of, people like just jaw dropping at the combine. It's like nobody's rushing them.
Yeah.
There's not a corner on that wide receiver. There's nothing going on except just a pitch and catch.
Yep.
You got to take that at face value.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, who we got? Who do you want to? We got to go with our favorites, and we got to go with what we want because this is our podcast. We do what we want.
We do what we want.
Do what we want. So Steelers 21, within reason of who might be available. Who do you want?
I do kind of want Lemon, the wide receiver.
I like him. I'd be shocked if he goes that far.
I would. And
wait, didn't you guys just get a wide receiver in free agency?
Yes. We got the guy from the Colts. What was his name?
Pittman.
You
got Pittman and Metcalf. You're getting greedy now. You want another wide receiver?
I want another wide receiver.
All right.
Because at that position, I don't think there's no corner that's worth taking there. That safety, I don't think is worth taking that early and jumping up to get. I wouldn't mind some random tackle that's going to be there.
There do look like there's a lot of tackles.
Yeah.
Old linemen that might be floating around in the lower half of that first round.
I would probably rather prefer that. Lemon, okay, yes. If somehow he was still there, I would gladly take him. Maybe some team wants to jump up and get like Jordan Tyson for some reason, or maybe they want Omar Cooper. But I'm not going to lie. Jordan Tyson, he just reminds me of Josh Doxson from the Commanders, man. Like, just how many injuries is this guy gonna fake to not play?
Fake?
Yes. Come on, man. It was.
Don't worry. He's no love lost.
But he did have that one great touchdown when they went into Seattle and beat Seattle, which was a rarefied air during that time period.
Well, we had an awesome touchdown catch from
Santana Moss against the Cowboys.
Million of those.
Mark Brunell.
The last year. Who's this? Treylon Burks. That Odell Beckham touchdown that he had. Yeah, whoop-de freaking do. One touchdown. Whoop-de-do. So yeah, you're hoping for Lemon.
Lemon or just a big mamma jamma offensive lineman, man. Yeah. I don't need the sexy pick.
Yeah, you never do. The Steelers never try and pull it off sexy.
Just protect, have a good running game and protect their passer.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you want? Yeah, this is good big for you because there's so many guys up there.
I know.
Can I say this? Can take out Jeremiah Love?
I will. I have to.
Give me someone else. Okay.
I can't give you Jeremy because, again, I am very much in the camp now that he's not going to fall to us. I doubt he'll get past the Titans. And if he does, I think the Giants will, especially with the ghost of Saquon, they'll be like, we have to get another
You're right.
all-pro
You're right.
running
Yeah.
back and make everybody stop talking about Saquon. So I'm gonna just assume Jeremiah's not gonna be there. I want Sonny Styles.
Okay.
We're not athletic at the linebacker position. I know that we just got Leo from KC.
Yeah.
But that's not enough. That's not enough. We have next to nothing. That cupboard is bare at the second level of our defense.
And when he's being compared to Fred Warner,
that's quite the comp.
Yes.
So he just seems, and I'm probably gonna DW jinx this thing, but he just seems like a sure hit. Almost impossible to see this kind of, unless he just gets ravaged by injuries.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he commanded a defense that was very strong in Ohio State.
Yeah.
He's athletic as all get out. He's quick. So, yeah, Sonny Styles.
I would say if this was the Daniel Snyder team, it's not a guaranteed hit because somehow that organization would find a way to like mess something up.
Yeah.
But with the new leadership and coaching, I think you're right. I think if he's there, that is about one of the safest picks I think you could have in the draft.
Yeah.
Overall. So yeah, now. Is there any team that you think would really you're worried about that might get him?
Not above us. If somebody trades up, that's what I'm worried about.
Okay.
I don't see any of the teams in front of us. I mean, because there's enough talent above. It's like if the Cardinals want to take Sonny Styles and somehow Arvell Reese falls to us, great.
Yeah.
I'll take Arvell Reese.
Yeah.
That's fine. But I don't see anybody that's at least, placed in front of us right now taking us. But again, this is one of those. This could be one of the. They're on paper, and I feel like they say this all the time. So maybe I'm just breeding into the hype. But on paper, this could be the most trade-heavy first round we've seen in quite some time.
Okay.
I could see a bunch of people being like, you know what? Maybe it's because it's such a deep first round that people are like, if I lose out on this guy, there's 3 other guys that'll be completely happy getting. So I'm okay trading down 4.
Okay.
But that's the other problem. It's like everybody's saying, oh, yeah, because, it's such a deep draft. Okay.
Why won't you just stay where you're
Exactly.
at?
So I'm not trading up.
Yeah.
I'm fine with where I'm at.
And it seems like everyone wants to take best available,
Right.
so why give up?
So yeah, it's like I doubt unless the trades are really reasonable. It's like you can trade up 2 spots and I'll take your 3rd round.
Because there also doesn't seem to be, unless it's for like Jeremiah Love,
not a lot of buzz.
Not a lot of like superstar worth going and trading for.
Well, and it's like there are 2 positions I think that consistently drive that, right? It's edge and it's quarterback.
Yeah.
Quarterback, not deep at all.
No.
Mendoza and then everybody else.
Yeah.
And he's locked into one.
Yeah.
So that's not changing. Edge is deep. Edge is deep this year.
Yeah.
There are possibly 8-9 guys that go in the first round, that are at the
and
edge.
Don't have a huge difference.
Right.
Like huge enough to trade up for.
Coin toss.
Yeah.
So unless there's a run on edge, if there's 4 that go in the first 10,
someone could trade up into the teens. But
they're like,
gonna jump up into like the top 5 to draft a guy, unless it's. Yeah, I think it's literally just for Jeremiah Love. I think that's the only way that some team would trade up into the top 5.
And if they do that, it's got to be because they're like, we're a stud running back away. That's what we're waiting on. And what team? I mean, KC already got their guy.
Yeah,
they got Ken Walker.
That's gonna be a scary team, man.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, on paper.
Yeah,
it looked like it. So, so, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. It's interesting. The draft's always exciting. God, we love it. Maybe not as much as we did like 20 years ago, but man, I still remember those days where we just like, that was our weekend.
I know.
Shut it down.
I know.
And how the times have changed. That's been the Masters now. Now that we're old, we're like, well, just watch the Masters and hit the old man, hit the golf balls.
And we just want to see this people walk in and swinging a golf club.
Yeah, a lot of more patience, more methodical.
I don't need this fast paced. Oh, this guy's going at 21 and here's all his skill set.
Oh, he ran a 4.29 and it's like, that guy's vertical's insane. Maybe it's sour grapes for like, I can't do any of that anymore. I don't even want to look at it. I don't want to look at people in their prime. I'm past it.
That is so right.
I want to see guys where I could still potentially compete.
Yes.
That's where you're looking at golf. You're like, well, I could hit the ball like that, kind of. Just don't have the mental aptitude for it.
God, no. The Augusta would tear me up. I might not even make it to the back 9.
You're done.
Yeah.
Aim in corner, like, nope.
I might make
Skip.
it there just so I can say I played it, but after 13, I'm out.
Well, and like I was talking to my wife, it's like it's insane to think because I'm not a good golfer in any measure of it, right? It takes the best golfers in the world to 4 hours to play Augusta. I would be there all freaking day.
Yes. It was 6 hours.
Minimum.
Yeah. Well, okay.
And that's what drops. I'd be like, okay, after 9, best ball. Whoever I'm with, you're just doing best ball. We got to get through this, man. His sun's going down. We got to go. So.
See, that's the crazy thing. They're walking and taking 4 hours.
I know.
We could take a cart and take 4 hours.
No, it's still 6. Still 6. I'd be Lee in the creek. I'm like, did you see where my ball went? Where's my crowd pointing and yelling at where the ball is?
Just be nice thing though would be you'd find some really good golf balls.
Oh yeah,
over there though, like a lot of like Pro V1s.
Ooh,
yeah. You'd be like, I don't have to buy balls for.
Pretty sure they don't allow balls scrounging at them at Augusta. What's this guy doing? Look at all these balls I got. Like, get out of here. You're not even allowed to run, but walk out of here. You can't run out of here. You walk.
I can almost guarantee they probably would check your bag and you can't have that ball retriever that you can like, the telescopic that you can put in. They're like, you're out. Get that out of the bag.
Someone's got to break your in front of you. Like, oh.
There's been so
that on Temu.
There's been so many times where like I've been with my dad and I had to like hold his hand, his arm or something.
Because he's trying to.
While he like leans out to get that golf ball. It's just, you got to take the penalty anyway. Like you found 5 others, just use one of them. Like, but this is my ball over here. Grab my hand, son. I'm like, oh my gosh. This is just an America's Funniest Home Video like waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love America Home Videos. What happened to that, man?
I think it's still on.
Is it?
I think so.
All right. I'm going to take your word.
By the way, it was Tyrese Halliburton that the Warriors passed and got James Wiseman instead.
Ooh. Huge mistake.
That was a huge mistake.
It was a huge mistake. That's what I said.
Huge.
Well, you know what else was a huge mistake, apparently?
Eating
those
chocolate bars?
Yeah. So my tummy is not feeling good right now. Yeah, it is not great. But
I'm impressed.
Yeah, I need to crack this open, but I didn't want to interrupt their segment, so I'm going to crack it open since you brought me a very nice poppy root beer. The drink before was milk, so it was doing a good job against the chocolate. Okay. I don't know if this is. I think this will do a worse job.
Maybe.
But I've got half a block here waiting for me, and it's been a while since I've chomped away.
Look, I can riff for like a couple minutes if you want to fill in with some milk.
You might need to. Maybe you can talk to me about this new this craze. Forget about dating, and forget about date nights. But something that apparently is, you've been talking about spring cleaning for like the last 3 episodes. So this is right up your alley. Is there's a chore mancing trend?
Yes. It's definitely, it's instead of, going out on the town.
You want me to prop you up before I eat this chocolate?
Go ahead.
So yeah, apparently chore mancing, instead of going out for dates, and some people are actually doing this on like first dates. So it's not like even for like established couples, but they're, instead of, going on like movie and dinner and like, or like a bar or, somewhere where, it's kind of awkward. And I always feel like, when you're doing those first dates, you're very much the representative. It's like you're putting your best version of you out there. Instead of doing that, people are actually picking dates that center around doing chores with a potential suitor. Which includes cooking. That makes sense. Cooking with a potential suitor seems like a good idea. But cleaning, housework, that type of stuff, like, apparently this is a thing. They're saying chore-mancing is about going on dates that consist of doing chores together. Like, again, shopping, cooking, or cleaning together. You could say the trend is, at least productive. People are actually getting S done. But let's not say in the relationship you're in right now, because chore-mancing makes sense. Okay. When you're in a marriage or, you're it's like you're doing something together and you're cleaning each other's home. But can you imagine taking a girl out to date? It's like, hey, we're going to go and clean out my garage.
I think the cleaning,
here's your chocolate.
That part of it, I think is that's a little odd. Yeah. But I can definitely, so the cooking, first of all, I think for any of you young listeners out there, I think saying that, like, bringing a girl to, like, either going to her place or bringing her to your place and cooking for her, that's a
Major
huge
points.
thing. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because a movie, you really think about it. A movie, you're sitting there, you're not talking. You're probably sitting there, honestly, well, this was me. Do I hold her hand? Do I not? Yeah, like, when do I make my move? Has it been too late? Has it gone? I don't even pay attention to the movie.
It's like, when do I cut the hole in the popcorn box? Is it now during the previews, or is it like halfway through the movie?
I did try that once.
You did?
No, I did not. No, but then you're like, do I offer her, like, my Juju bees, but I want them for myself? Like,
These are my Juju
my
mints.
Junior Mints.
If you like Junior Mints, you should have bought your own box.
Yes.
My God.
But no, like, cooking is great, but I think you can tell a lot about someone. Go grocery shopping with them.
Yeah.
And that is something that, it wasn't like our first date, but...
Really? You did it? So you were romancing with your wife?
Like, pretty early on, we would go to the grocery store all the time.
Okay.
This was before I worked at a grocery store, but we still go, like, every weekend anyways.
But that would have been perfect. It was like you could plant, like, people to be like, hey, Semco, it's great to see you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, whatever. It's like, yeah.
Oh, I know, right?
You could have had total, like, control over the discussions.
I didn't need any of that. Come on,
it's
man.
all you, man.
But no, we would do what we would call like a round sometimes. You go to like a TJ Maxx, do some shopping there. But then the grocery shopping, you get to just see how the other person interacts in public. You guys find something that you like, a new thing you want to try. You get to know, like, likes, dislikes. Foods lead to stories about things. I think I enjoy grocery shopping with my wife, actually.
That's awesome.
It is just something that, I don't know, we've done it forever. Does kind of suck that I work at a grocery store now and I still go to the grocery store on my days off. But it's just something we've done forever. And yeah, it'd be weird not going grocery shopping with her. But I can definitely see that as something. I mean, I still want to. I mean, going to a nice restaurant and stuff can be nice, but yeah, this is something where you actually can really get to know somebody, and it is being productive a little bit. So I'm actually all for it. I think it's pretty cool.
All right.
And then even the cleaning, that's kind of once you get to know them, but I think that's also something you get to kind of see how, do they pay attention to detail? I think that's when you actually really get to judge someone rather than just, I like this, I like that, I'm this type of person. Well, prove it. Clean my kitchen for me. I'm just kidding.
Like, oh, yeah. You like a clean kitchen? Well, I got one that's a little messy for you to see how much you like cleaning kitchens. No, but I mean, I agree. It's like they're like the basic dates like you were talking about. How much conversating are you doing anyways? Do it over dinner? You're going to do it in between bites?
Yeah.
Did a movie? You're like, are you really going to talk the whole movie? You're like, I find her really attractive.
Shh.
No, sorry.
Okay. Well, I'm not getting the second base today.
I mean, like, hey, to each their own. It's like we find the new generation, they're drinking less, so maybe this goes along with it. Chore-mancing seems like the jam. Yeah, the cooking I can get with. The shopping sounds like fun. That seems like an interesting date.
Yeah.
Like, duo. Especially what if you met at the grocery store shopping, people meeting. That'd be weird. It's like our first date. Let's go back to where we first met.
Grocery store. Well,
grocery store.
Hey, if it's something you both enjoy.
Yeah.
You met there for a reason, I guess.
Yeah.
But
then you can, you can definitely, like, sniff them out. You're like, are you like a brand name type of person?
Yep.
Or are you reaching for that generic box?
You will learn a lot about somebody.
Do you like your veggies frozen? Or are you getting that fresh stuff?
Or are you a canned veggie person?
Ugh.
I know, exactly.
It's like that's the end of that day right there.
God, if she picked out like canned green beans and canned peas, even if it's the little sore ones, no.
You can take those canned right to the express line because we finished in the state.
Done. You take your stuff and go. Oof. I'll take mine and go.
Mm-mm. We're not even sharing this Ben & Jerry's pint that I was looking at.
Not getting that strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, strawberry shortcake's good. No. That's a sweet spot. Do you have a go-to Ben & Jerry's? Ben & Jerry's Cone Day was today. Do you know about this?
I didn't know that.
Ben & Jerry's Cone Day. So every year they do a Cone Day where they give away a free ice cream cone. Well, we don't have any Ben & Jerry's brick and mortars around here.
That's true.
It's not like you can go into a grocery store. It's like, just grab a pint. It's like, it's Ben & Jerry's Cone Day. I'm just taking this
I'm going to take this. Thank you very much.
Yeah, sorry. But do you have a Ben & Jerry's, like, go-to flavor for Ben & Jerry's Cone Day?
I think just like the chocolate chip cookie dough.
Yeah,
Those
you're so
chunks of
basic.
cookie dough.
You get that anywhere. You get that Breyers. You get
I
that
know.
Parlors
I
and stuff.
actually am not the biggest Ben and Jerry's fan because everything it's got to have some brownie or dark chocolate in just about every.
Oh, God forbid, dark chocolate.
I'm just not a huge chocolate ice cream fan, and every flavor of Ben and Jerry's is chocolate something.
What about the Cherry Garcia?
Chocolate.
What
There's chocolate
about
in there?
the Chunky Monkey?
Chocolate. That's the monkey part.
No, no. The monkey part's the banana.
Oh, there's banana in there?
Yeah, dummy. Why do you think it's called Chunky Monkey, idiot? Jesus. Save that one. Woo! Well, choremancing is one thing, but once you settle in, you've found the one, and choremancing turns into romancing, which turns to marriage and living together now. You had another story that talked about once you get past the honeymoon choremancing phase, you start hating each other because of the crap they're doing at home.
Yep. Especially when you first move in with them.
Oh, man. You thought you knew a person.
That's the next step. Yeah. Move in and then see how much they grind your gears.
Grind my gears. So you had so there's an article that talked about the things that people argue about most about living together, right?
I think it was mostly
energy habits.
Energy habits.
Or whatever. Yeah. Energy habits. So the energy habits that cause the most family arguments. Could you take a guess? You looked at this.
Briefly, I think the first one has to be just keeping lights on.
It is.
In rooms that you're not in.
So about 44% households agree that they argue about leaving lights on in empty rooms.
Yeah.
All right. There's once more the same. It's like leaving the TV on. Are you one of those type of people that like leave the TV on for your dog when you're away?
If it's for like a decent amount of time, yeah. And especially if we have to leave her at night, yeah, we do put the TV on.
Do you do it because you're just like the noise distracts her from outside noise? Yeah. Okay, so it's not like you're like, wow, she really likes this program.
I gotta believe by now she's a big according to Jim.
Because that's the go-to.
We go to like the
laugh track. Keep it light.
Yes. Or like any one of like the Tim Allen sitcoms that he's ever done. It's like the Laugh Channel.
Yeah. Laugh Channel.
Yeah. It's one of the very few that'll like come in on the antenna all the time.
Okay.
Like just consistently, like it won't crap out. But it's like every time we come home, it's Man Still Standing or According to Jim. And sometimes we've been caught just sitting there watching. We're like, wait, we've watched like 3 episodes of According to Jim. What are we doing with our lives?
Well, other things that jump out on me on this list, of course, this is Taylor Swift's time. Temperature of the thermostat.
Yes.
That always seems to be one.
I ain't got to worry about that right now.
No, you don't. You can do whatever you want with that because it ain't moving. It is not moving. Leaving doors open, leaving windows open, leaving the fridge door open. So I'll tell you this, like, my wife's she's a perfect partner in so many different ways, but man, there's one thing that irks me about her. And I think it's because I think like subconsciously it's because
Just a little ajar. What is going on?
I'm like, well, my fridge beeps at you when you leave the door open. I'm like, beep, beep. I hear it upstairs. Like, close the fridge door. Slam it a little bit. Have a little oomph. And then she says the opposite. You slam all your doors. I was like, I'm actually they're closed.
Yes. Well, especially the fridge door.
Close those, mamma jamma.
Yeah. That's nuts.
I steal your thunder. Is that what you're?
Well, I was, but now I'm even like, this is crazy. Like, I mean, I thought it was really weird, but
she doesn't leave front doors open, and I'm sure she when she hears this episode or this bit, if you put it on the socials, she can be like, oh, you think that's bad? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
I'm better at it now, but I used to be tenaciously bad because we lived in Hawaii, and it's like I don't know if it was different in Hawaii, but it's like nobody locked their doors.
Okay.
So, like, when we first moved in here, I had a really bad issue about not locking doors. Like,
Okay.
when I took the pup out
Yeah.
at night, cause she'd be like, you have to lock the doors. We have children in the house.
Yeah.
I was like, not like we're in, like, downtown Detroit.
No. Not downtown Richmond.
Or downtown Richmond.
Yeah.
Much closer. It was like we're in the burbs.
Yeah.
But you hear about those people that are, like, checking door handles at night. Does that happen in Woodlake? Does that happen in your neck of the woods, too, where they talk about, like, lock your doors?
Yeah. Like car doors. I haven't heard anyone with, like, house.
Right?
Like,
That's
that's
a whole nother thing.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I'm terrible at it.
Okay.
I've gotten better. Way better.
Yeah.
Almost to the complete opposite end of the spectrum. The other thing that pissed off my wife is when, out of just sheer doing it, like, she'll go out in the backyard to walk the dog or like take the dog out and play with the kids, and I might there's been a couple times
your cold plunge.
Yeah, that's right. She locked me out. Well, I think maybe that was revenge, because there were a couple times where I'd say goodbye right before I went to work, and they were outside playing in the summer, and just out of repetition, I'd lock the door.
You locked the door.
I locked the door, and I left for work.
Oh no!
She got mad, pretty mad a couple times.
Yeah,
but I've gotten better at that too. So I know when to lock the door and when not to lock the door.
Have you thought about getting like the electric door with the
electric door, or like the key
the
code?
Key code, yeah, key code.
I don't know, not really.
Okay,
I'm an old school man. I like a key. I don't trust those keypads.
Look, I could help you in these situations.
Well, knock on wood, it hadn't happened in a while. Don't put that on me.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying to offer some help.
All right. Well, anything else that drives you nuts, like that comes on this energy list?
I will say I did get really upset at my wife once. I've gotten better at communicating, but when we first met, I would kind of just bottle things up and then just kind of like blurt it out. But where my wife lived, rent was high, Northern Virginia, and she was just so used to conserving everything. And so when I go over to her place to eat, there was like hardly any light on. I could barely see what I'm like cutting into, And so like one day, it was kind of late and it was dark out, and we were like driving home with like our food, and I just was kind of like, oh my God, we're gonna go home and we're just not gonna have any lights on.
We're gonna eat in the dark here.
I was like, honey, can we eat in the light tonight? And she's like, what? I was like, she didn't notice it, and it had been festering with me forever.
Yeah,
I just was like,
you just finally burst.
I was like, why do we eat in the dark? Like, we're adults now. Like, come on. And she's like, oh, I didn't know it bothered you so much. But why are you getting so mad at me? And it became like a huge fight. But yeah, and so like even still now, sometimes it'll just be like a little darker than I would want. So I'm like, I gotta get up and like hit the lights on. She's like, you and these stupid lights on all the time. I was like, I'm sorry. I want to I don't know, see if there's something bad in my broccoli or I don't know. But yeah, it's just
okay. Yeah. She's on the mood lighting. You're over here just putting the freaking headlamps on your food.
That's what I should have. If I was really passive aggressive,
just get a flashlight. You're just like,
or put my headlamp on and just be like,
that would be awesome. That would be awesome. No, I'm fine. No. So you have your,
this ambiance is fine with me. That's okay. You want it like this, I'm going to do it like this.
Or you know what you should do? You should get one of those like plastic roaches and like slip it on her plate so she doesn't see it.
I would not be here today if I did.
It's like, well, if you could see your plate, you would have seen it happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know where I would not be with her right now.
You'd be sleeping right here and you'd be ready for the podcast every day.
Beautiful. Yeah, that would
just ruin your marriage for it. That's all you gotta do, man.
Yeah, of course. We'll do this thing daily now. Yeah.
Well, we got enough time because we're actually short of time. Can we do one more bit? Because there's one more thing that I want to talk about. We've been holding on to this.
Let's do it. Go ahead.
There's so many outro conversations that we could have had, but I feel like they've gotten burned through. We were ahead of the game on a lot of these topics.
We were.
But then I see other radio shows and podcast stuff. I was like, well, can't do that now because now we're not ahead of the game. Even one of the SNL, it's like, oh, we want to talk about the FEMA director that said he got teleported to another Waffle House.
SNL did that?
They did a bit on Weekend Update. I was like, strike out, missed out. We got to be tip of the spear, man.
We do.
But one topic that we had, and it's number one on our outro for the longest time that I haven't heard anywhere, is there's an app There's an app out that can make your Mac, I think it's just with Macs,
Yeah.
your Mac moan. Did you? And
You've been dying to talk about
I
this
have
one.
been talking about this because I'm like, it just shows that we never grow up.
No.
And the people that created this app, they just like, they're kids. They're just childish. But yes, there is an app that can make your Mac moan, and it's just pretty much slapping your laptop, and it's just oh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do you get to kind of
Is it a different, like there's like 10 or 20 different moans?
could it be like how hard you tap it? You get like a different moaning sound in it?
But man, it's like it's called the Slap Mac. That's that's the app. It's called the Slap Mac.
Okay.
And it uses the MacBook's motion sensors to detect impact, which in turn triggers a range of sound effects that hit the device. It's going viral apparently. It's a Swift app, landing page license, whole thing. The guy that did it took him 48 hours. 40 hours to do it, and he threw it up for $5. And
now he's a billionaire.
Yeah. It made $5,000 in 3 days.
Good for him, man.
3 days. Yeah. I mean, for something that was so simple to do, the only real life practical thing that I could think of is to prank.
Yes.
It's like when if you're in an office space where Macs abound, I would be downloading this on all of my coworkers.
I know.
And cranking up the volume on their laptop.
When you're in like a meeting or something,
Yes.
you just like walk by and you just like boom, and like tap it, and it's like, oh.
It's like Johnson, are you okay? Yeah. I don't know what happened. And then he's trying to like make you go fat and get rid of it. He's like, He's like, I don't know how to fix this.
He's hitting harder and harder, and it's just like, oh. I'm cream free.
But I mean, this is such a. I mean, you'd never grow up. But I would get fired too because I would die laughing, and they would obviously know that I was the culprit. I would not be able to keep a straight face. It would be the prank I pulled on Seabear at Super Bowl with the malt vinegar times 1,000. But God, they need to make this into all laptops so I could really get into this.
You know what I also thought it would be good for? Remember back in maybe like late middle school, junior high, and into high school, the penis game where you just see who can scream.
Oh God, just the loudest.
So it'd be like in class, it'd be like, who can tap the MacBook and make it get louder or something.
Before the teacher's like, who did that? Yeah. Who's gonna be? It's a game of chicken, right?
Yes.
It's like penis chicken. It's like Mac moan.
Yes.
Mac moan chicken. No, yeah. It was just, all the wheels come off. Like the teachers in the world, they would be praying for the 6-7 crap to come back.
Seriously.
Just so they don't have to hear their MacBooks moan. But man, this just sounds like so much fun. I got to find a way to do this. Or I almost just want to just search out friends that have MacBooks just so like, let me borrow your MacBook for like an hour.
Let me just download this thing real quick. Download a couple other things and then hide that other one so they think they got rid of everything.
Did I tell you when we were in college, Seabear and I, we had this kind of prank war going on with another. It started out with somebody in our same floor, Will Billy's roommates.
It was like
Thomas Demas.
Yeah.
Yes. Did I ever tell you? And I took it too far. Did we ever talk about this?
I don't think I might have heard it in passing, but I'm definitely not on the pod. But go ahead.
No, I mean, I don't know how much I could really go into it on this podcast. Seabear knows what I'm talking about. And he's like, ooh, that was too far. But let's just say I superimposed his girlfriend's face on somebody else's body.
Okay.
And I put that as his backdrop on his laptop.
There we go.
And yeah, he didn't find that
And you guys aren't friends to this day.
Well, we are. I feel like we would have, but I think that we all just turned Thomas Demas away. And shout out to Thomas, said you're gonna be the new Kurt Emery. I'm gonna start shining you out for a couple episodes, see if this somehow gets to you.
Okay.
I think Seabear tracked him down. He got married. Congratulations. I think he's still in Richmond.
Really?
I think he's right up here.
Oh,
so
wow, okay.
maybe we take the podcast on the road and go looking for him. But great guy. He went to school with Steven in high school. So, again, Catholic school, O'Connell. And I remember both of them were so, hey, that's gay. Like, don't do that. It's gay.
Yeah.
Had a semester with Seabear and John Horner and myself. Just gay as the day is long.
Yeah, he always dressed very. He threaded the needle with like the metrosexual.
Yeah, he
to
gauges. You remember
homosexual.
gauges?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He was. I couldn't ever really get along with with
Really?
him.
You really couldn't get a vibe.
I couldn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it just a nice guy and all, but it's like I just felt like I needed to have 10 other people in the room to somehow like have a conversation.
Yeah,
with him.
so it's not like you're against being friendly around him, but if it was just you and him in a room, be like, this is my nightmare.
We just really didn't seem to have anything really in common.
Okay.
Or something. It just didn't chew the same dirt like at all.
Yeah.
Because I remember it was like Stephen Hunter, Thomas Demas, and then there was that really tall, big guy that was with them. I forget his name.
Brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, the Thomas Demas and that guy, I was like, you guys are just living in like a different world than I am.
Yeah, they
like,
did.
Your interests are like completely opposite of mine. Yeah, nice guy. The big guy, he was like the nicest guy.
Yeah.
Nicest. Him and John Horner were like the two nicest guys I think I like met at school.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just didn't chew the same dirt as both those guys. But nothing against them.
Now Horner, like, man, that guy stunk to high heaven. Like when we were in college. And I think he would even agree because he was a country boy. It's like, he tattooed the freaking, I don't know if he ever finished it. We got a sea bear.
Okay.
Or Will Lilly if he ever finished the tattoo. But he tattooed like his whole back was like an eagle from shoulder blade to shoulder blade gripping the Texas flag all the way down his back. That white paint on the Texas flag, that was brutal. But he's just like he was just, that room was ripe. And I think we already did this story where I told you we used to like
the axe bomb.
Yeah, the axe bomb. Just chuck those things in there. And
this one wasn't just for fun. This was literally to either get him smelling better or send a message.
Or force him to go take a shower. It's like you're either going to smell like axe or you're going to take a shower.
There is something, I don't know if maybe you can help explain this to me because your family's from like the country. No, I'm not going to get mean. No, like Nebraska.
Okay.
Like, what is
salt of the earth?
What is it with like literally like country guy strength? Like
country strong, yeah.
Yeah, like that really is a thing. John Horner was like the strongest guy. He played a few flag football games with us and was just immovable.
And the crazy thing was like John was just one of those guys who was just built that way. It's like he didn't go to the gym.
No.
Like, and it's like it's the farm life, right? At least that's how it was back in the day, where it's like they were just lifting bales of hay.
Yeah,
they're just just doing like manual labor on a farm, shoeing horses and shearing sheep.
It's just like somehow that just gets your body literally stronger than if you just bench press 225 pounds. And it's like, Horner was like, he was surprisingly quick and fast, and he just seemed to just do nothing, but just naturally was just an immovable object.
He was a rock man.
I'd always be so upset when he only played I think a few games, but when he didn't, I was like, oh man, like he would just block. I could actually try to throw the ball to somebody.
And that's the other thing. He loved doing the grow. He loved blocking and playing the ball. Yeah, it's like we all wanted to go up for passes or picks or all that stuff.
It's like if I like danced around for 10 seconds and somehow the guy that John was blocking like eventually got my flag or something, he'd be like, I'm so sorry. And I'm like, dude, I was running around back and forth like for no reason. Like, how is this on you? He's like the nicest guy.
I mean, well, he's no DW on the flag football field.
You got that right. You got that right.
The best DW story on the flag football field is he ran like 10 yards backwards and then he just chucked the ball like...
Yeah, I was like, lateral it to me, dude. And he just like, I'm standing almost from me to you, it felt like. Maybe a little bit further, like maybe 7 feet. Hurls it in like the opposite direction and then kind of was like, sorry. And then next thing I know, I turn around and we're on defense. He's eating McDonald's.
Yeah, he's eating chicken McNuggets on the bleachers. Yeah, he's watching us play. We're like, what happened?
Like waving, hey guys, taking a breakfast. I'm like, this guy. That was I don't like talking about that season.
I know, yeah, I know, because it was not our greatest.
No, and it was like I said. I think I said before on podcast. It was the one season where you all seem to have season tickets to the Commanders.
Oh yeah,
Like the
so
one
we were out all the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
I tried to get a guy from work to come play. We had to play down a man. I just literally lobbed it to Coleman every single play, and we still almost won the game.
Yeah.
I think like it was just I couldn't. And the teams we were playing were so good, and I was like, the one time we play in this league,
Yeah.
I can't get anyone to show up for the games. And we're playing in like the top division. I think we won one game, and it was fun.
It's humbling, but it was fun.
It was
Still
very
a good time.
humbling.
Yeah. Well, this is a good time too, man. You know, we made it through.
Yeah.
I made it through the chocolate bar. There's about half left.
I'm impressed.
I'll do one more.
You do one more.
I'll do one more because we're wrapping up here, and if I need to go vomit, we don't have
Okay.
to do it on screen. But you know, I don't ever want to lose to you again because this was not fun at all. And I feel like we'll see it in the you'll see my face,
Yep.
and tear up. It's not coming down my nose.
Especially in the very beginning.
That was rough.
That's just gonna be. I was told, I'm new to this whole Instagram thing, and I was told that the shorter the segments, the better. 10 seconds or less. Well, just your face.
That's all you need.
Is like 5 seconds, and I'm like, yep, perfect. Put a little caption on there. Yeah, get that face right there. Boom.
It's not good.
Done and done.
No.
But I did want to say before we do wrap up, because we're right at the time.
This is not good. This is not helping. No, this is making it way worse.
Oh no.
The milk was good. This is bad. This is good by itself, not together.
Okay. I did reach out though. I didn't reach out, but I tried to find Kurt on Instagram. Couldn't find him.
No.
I'm sure he's on there. I'll try maybe a little bit harder. But if anyone's got the inside scoop, Seabear, figure it might be you. Maybe see if you can dig up Kurt's Insta handle for me. Oh.
Speaking of Seabear, like, just, live vicariously, he's got nothing better to do but go to, like, far off tropical places with his little foofy dog.
Yeah.
That he has. Did you see the picture that he put on our WhatsApp group on the boat when he was making that breakfast?
Yes.
You happen to see what the flag said?
No.
Okay.
I gotta check what that says then.
Yeah, you might have to check what that says. But I was like, this, like, talk about, like, never, like, he would get the Max Lab app just because on his laptop.
Oh, yes, without a doubt, and would probably just you would lose every game of chicken to him without a doubt.
Oh, easily. No, I hated playing the penis game with the Seabear because I would start out like this, like penis.
Yeah.
And he would just immediately
That's
go
right.
to
Yes.
200. And I was like, all right, I got to match that. I'm not going to match that.
Yeah, you two, I would never want to play. And you two and Todd, it's just worthless trying to play.
Gay
a game
Chicken's
like that
tough to
against.
play against us. Gay Chicken's tough to play. Although those two got me beat on that.
Yeah.
Seabird never liked to walk next to me when we were walking to and from class. Because whenever a pretty girl would come up, just very discreetly push them into them.
Yeah, he did that to me quite a bit.
Did I do that to you?
Yeah, one of your favorite, my favorite moments was our graduation day, and we were walking. We weren't like side by side, but it was kind of like you had like a group of you were like 4 wide on one side, and then 10 feet across, 10 feet away was like another group 4 wide, and we were like walking together, and it'd just be like, "Hey, Semco, did you ever get that?"
Yeah, I remember we were in 2 different lines.
Yeah.
Probably about, 30, 40 yards away from each other?
Maybe a little bit closer to that,
closer?
but yeah.
About 20 yards.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hey, Samco. Like, hey, I was like, hey, how'd the doctor visits go? You get that stuff cleared up right around here in the bathing suit area? Because I heard you're driving you nuts. What do you say to that?
Longest walk from like the Freeman Center to the stadium. I didn't think that walk was that long, but boy, it felt it.
See, I couldn't do that with Seabear because he would just go along with it. I used to do it in elevators with Seabear. A crowded elevator. I'm like, yeah, is that thing you got, is that so contagious?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everybody be like, oh, like,
Yeah,
next elevator,
exactly.
next button. My wife hates me in elevators now.
No.
Oh, yeah. But I won't do that. I won't do the contagious thing. But what I will do is when the doors open, if it's like just the two of us in the elevator, I'll like cower and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I'm so sorry. I won't do it again. Just don't hit me anymore. And she's like, Brandon, I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. She would stop. And I'm like, I'll stop. Just don't hurt me again. Just don't hurt me.
Your wife is a saint.
She is.
I'll put up with you.
I know. I don't know why she does it.
Yeah, I don't know either. No, there's some good parts to you.
Yeah, it's underneath the table. Yeah, there are.
See, this is why when we do get over 2 hours,
this is the best
start
part.
hitting some good stuff.
Yeah, it's the chocolates hitting
the chocolates. Yeah,
Ugh.
You feeling it? I really do hope, truthfully, because look, I did the cold plunge and I felt fine afterwards. Actually, I felt great because my limbs,
your
my
hammy.
joints,
You said your hammy was better.
Felt great.
Yeah,
I'm thinking you might feel worse in the morning.
Yeah, this might be tough. Like that first bowel movement's not going to be great.
No,
that
is the worst part. I mean, I just remember one time we went to like a Thai place down the road. Nice, and I think I ordered the 2 spicy. Nice. Like, did you finish it all?
No, I only got half.
Half. Okay.
You sure I only had to do a quarter?
You're right. No, thank you. Please don't do any more. I don't want what's going to happen tomorrow morning to be even worse.
I'll send you pictures.
I'll post that on the feed. No, I'm just kidding.
We'll get cut off real quick.
Real quick. But people will remember us. Maybe. Yeah, they'll probably cut that out.
That's a flaming anus, guys. Yeah, I don't know.
They got a podcast?
This is one sponsor I don't want.
Yeah, I'd rather have like the Death Wish coffee than the flaming anus candy bar. Yeah, it's rough.
It's not good. It's not good. Why would you take something so good as chocolate and ruin it? Who is this for?
For a moment exactly like this, pulling a prank or losing a bet to.
But who can honestly say, "Oh, I enjoy it. It's delicious."
Might be a couple people. There are a couple people out there, I think, that might actually like that. That's just not us.
No. I don't want to be friends with those people.
I think I might have to. I kind of do want to try.
You try. You're going to go do it. You want to. Just don't. Just like Seabird, don't let it go to the back of your throat.
I'm just going to try a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
I might need that root beer.
It's not going to help. I told you, it makes it worse.
Oh, it does hit you fast.
Yeah.
Whoa. It's like just chewing into it just unleashes the fury of the heat.
Yeah.
That's hot, man.
It's a quick heat, but it does die down.
Whoa.
You see?
Whew.
Yeah. Do that all episode next time.
You brought some good stuff today, too.
I tried to.
You still throw in the segues. I can never have a co-host. I could never do this by myself.
Yeah, you could.
The segues would be like this. We finished talking about the Masters. Okay. So now we're going to move to Major League Baseball.
Well, I'm good for something. All right. Well, hey, next episode, man, we'll get into the draft. It's going to be our episode right before the draft. Yeah. Excited to talk about it. Maybe we'll do it next to each other. Maybe we'll do Monday. Maybe we'll do it while I'm on the road again. Depending on what your schedule is like.
Oh, we could still do it live.
My gala is on Thursday night.
Then never mind. Okay. Then we'll do it Monday. We'll do Monday. We'll get back to our Mondays.
Okay.
That seems to be a good, rhythm.
Yeah.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme. Get on up.
This is Bob Set Time. All right. Great movie. Good talk. We'll get into the draft. We'll talk more about baseball. We'll look for another sport for you guys to really kind of get excited about.
Yeah.
Something that's off the wall, a little off the cuff. My mouth is on fire.
I know. We're going to have to end it here. That's another episode of Undrafted and Overconfident. Thanks for hanging with us, the two friends that have been arguing about sports for 20 years and can't seem to agree on anything. Hit that follow button, drop a rating, and follow us on Instagram at Undrafted and Overconfident. You can even still email us at undraftedandoverconfident@gmail.com.
Yeah, keep it old school.
Same takes, different nonsense. Thanks, y'all.
Peace.